Recording, start streaming. Yeah, we're good.
So last week, the morning, in the morning, as you continue to recuperate from the night's previous battle, Yusufa brought to Hira's attention a troubling revelation. Apparently, the curse was not resigned to only humans, but had in fact spread throughout the party. And while only humans seemed to suffer the terrible transformation the curse inflicted, other races could apparently still be carriers and may inadvertently spread it to others. With that new bit of information in mind, you decided it'd be what best not to waste any time in investigating Grishik, who you were told was the one who was responsible for turning people into oozes. So you traveled to the old water mill, which had yet to be restored, to find a battle-scarred orc performing some kind of ritual ceremony inside. As you began to question him, you found that he was not particularly violent. In fact, he seemed very regretful and immediately confessed that it was him who was turning into people oozes, believing that he had been cursed by the gods for once being involved in the slave trade. But upon further questioning, you came to understand that he couldn't possibly be the source of the curse, and it was his friend Matala who had spread the curse to him. You learned that Matala was a laborer who worked for a man named Calibri, and so you had a new lead to follow, hoping that this Calibri person, whoever he was, may know who was responsible for the curse and how to stop it. After everything you learned about how fast the curse spread and that anyone could be a carrier, you thought it prudent to warn Lady Allura of the situation and hopefully spur into action a plan for quarantining the population until this could all be resolved. You arrived at her office to discover Assad the spy master was already there filling her in on the situation. To Allura's credit, she immediately decided to send messengers to Rashid and Yadimila to put together a plan for quarantining the citizens and working on removing the curse with what limited resources were at their disposal. After informing Assad about this mysterious Calibri, he revealed to you that that was not a person, but the name of a caravan trading company who had recently opened a new guild hall in the city. He then asked if you needed his assistance and that he was willing to accompany you. You hesitantly agreed, worried for his safety concerning the curse, but he assured you that he would find a way to protect himself. So you all gathered the party together to meet Assad at the front of the Calibri caravan house, which you had found strangely quiet, almost as if abandoned. Sneaking your way into the front office, you found several books and ledgers detailing the business conducted by this guild and discovered almost all of it was entirely forged. It appeared that this business was only a front. You investigated several of the rooms and encountered many slimes, which you could reasonably assume had once been human, as well as a couple of deadly protective measures that had been set in place to dispose of trespassers. Said, Stepping into the head office, you encountered another fuming sludge, similar to the horrible creature Jens had transformed into the night before. After disposing of it, having learned from your previous encounter with such a being, you rifled through the drawers to find Tumul's journal written in a strange cipher you could not read. But with Assad there, I accidentally named him Asadim. But with Assad there to assist you, he was able to recognize it as Thief's Cant, which he was fluent in. Reading the journal, you were able to uncover a terrible plot to assassinate the human members of the council, shifting the blame towards the rest of you in a way that would make it appear as a coup. And in the chaos and turmoil that followed, the Eclipse would step in and gain a powerful foothold in the region, but clearly something went terribly wrong. The journal also mentioned that one of their primary concerns was something called the Purging Flame and a sunstone that Allura was in possession of. It explained that if Allura ever made a connection between the two, it could undo everything that they had strived to form. One of the last rooms you searched was a wagon stall crawling with a pair of regiment oozes. After disposing of them, you found an overturned chest full of strange, slick gemstones. Referencing Tommel's journal, you were able to ascertain that these were the obelisk stones that were meant to be a gift for Lady Allura on Reclamation Day, and that upon coming into contact with them, she would become infected with the transformative curse, but clearly their plan didn't make it that far. Judging from the clues you've gathered so far, you reasonably assume that Matala, unable to resist her curiosity, opened the chest containing the obelisk stones and prematurely unleashed the curse upon herself and everyone else in the caravan house, as the stones had grown considerably stronger after being in such close proximity to each other for such a long period of time. And yes, there was also a puddle on the ground that you were all scared of and turned out to just be spilled sesame oil. All right. So that was last week. If I missed anything super important, please shout it out.
Can we see the city map?
Yeah.
God.
What?
No, it was just the thing was in my way. Shouldn't we have 20 guards out of 45? Because we have 2 barracks?
No, that the 45 is the amount of guards that you have. 5 is the amount that you can send at a time for 1 BP. So if you
Oh.
wanted to send out 10 guards to handle a situation, it would be 2 BP, and so on and so forth. And
Oh.
45 is the maximum amount that you have in your employ.
Okay. That
Okay.
I thought that wasn't clear.
Yeah,
okay,
I thought we had like
5 guards.
5 guards, and we have a limit of 45 total.
No, sorry. Yeah, actually, probably should have gone into. Should probably take the time to go into the new personnel bits.
Maybe
but
do 1 BP slash 5 guards, and then just guards just have it in parentheses 45, so we know that's how many we have total. But 1 BP per 5 guards.
But I mean, after explaining it, do I really need to make that change now?
I mean, we might forget. We got Frizzy here.
I can always remind you.
Or
Wait, what was that jab at Frizzy?
that he would forget.
Just because he forgot some Luca
What we're talking
details, I guess.
about?
No. I've teased him
I'm sorry, I
about
missed it.
I've teased him about forgetting things before.
Oh, okay.
I forget things all the fucking time.
Yeah, see, he admits it.
So, explorers and mercenaries, they're a little bit different from the others. For every 5 explorers or mercenaries, you pay that BP. You can hire more than that, but they are no longer in your employ at the end of the city turn. So if you want on the next turn, you wouldn't be able to just use the same ones. You'd have to hire more for the BP costs.
Can you split up those explorers if you want to? Like send 1 explorer, like, or each explorer in a different direction or a different hex?
You
I
cannot.
Oh.
No, I didn't think so.
I mean, thinking about it, you could, but that
I understand that
if they trigger
they're
a
CR.
random encounter,
Yeah.
like they would be decimated. So it's a party of 5, and also with 5 people, like it's a 12-mile thing. Like one person's not going to be able to uncover an entire hex on their own. That's why it's a party of 5.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was just curious. Whoa.
So a solo explorer encounters like a basic house cat and gets killed.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Wow, crime of the highest order.
But then you have things like the guards that where it says each turn the marshal can make a stability check. That's regardless of whether or not you've deployed any guards. This is a thing that can be done now.
Okay.
How are we handling city management now that we're in Arc
So you're
2?
right. Right now, you're technically in the event phase. Like this whole thing with the curse is one big event.
Okay.
That was
Oh,
just
okay, that
too
makes sense.
large. Yeah, it was just too large to be able to like just have a few moments of role play through.
Okay.
Also, this was supposed to be Melicia's a part of Melicia's story arc and stuff. But yeah, technically you're like in the event phase of the 12th month of your 12th city turn or whatever.
So, when we left off, we decided we were going to go to the palace, right, to talk to Queen S something about the Sunstone and the Oblex and the whatever connection there is between that and the Purging Flame, right?
I don't think she's a queen. What is she?
He is technically an emir, Emir, which is almost like a baron or baroness.
Okay, yeah, and her name is Allura.
Allura. I don't know where I
Allura.
got the S from.
I don't know. Yeah. It happens.
Don't think about it. Oh, it's yeah, I think
That was, yeah, I think that was the plan.
that was the plan. It just feels like deja vu to me, but I think that was the plan actually.
Yeah, because we ended right here and we decided that,
Yeah.
like right before we were going to go outside up top. And then we said, well, we should probably check the rest of the building. And then we got sidetracked by a puddle. And then we ended in here having searched the last room and said we're going to go to the palace.
Yes. Yeah.
There was also
Destroyed
in the
that
map.
puddle.
The map Katesh that we found.
There was a what? Sorry?
The map of Katesh and
Yes.
outpost, the fort.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, right. There's an
that we were
outpost
gonna
too.
go and look at.
Y'all did find a map that had some location marked on it about 71 miles northeast or northwest of the
Northwest.
city.
Yeah, that seems odd.
We,
No, I think we should take care of the plague first, right?
yeah, I agree.
And
It's
go-
related.
I mean, it could be related, you know.
That's it.
It could be related, but if it was related, then they wouldn't have been as worried about Allura discovering a connection between the Sunstone and the Purging Flame. Because if the Sunstone or the Purging Flame was 70 miles away,
That
there's a
was-
lot less to be worried
That
about.
was before it got released. Now it's been released. I don't think that's
So-
an issue.
Well, right now we're just trying to find basically a cure.
Yeah.
Also, those of you that Theseus is pretty new to the city, so he might not know this, but the rest of you, the Purging Flame, that is the name of the Temple of Cinder. It's the Temple of this Purging Flame in Kentucky.
Yeah, it's not even far from here.
Does anyone remember
That'd
what the
be
statue
far.
looks like? Just
The only
curious.
temple we've got up and running.
I can post a picture.
Oh heck yeah!
I think I remember it had abs of some sort, maybe.
These are the details that matter to Morak.
If I can
Oh,
find,
yes. Of course.
if I can find it. Hold on.
It's like, all I saw was chest.
And then you saw flame, right? Because didn't we all get fucking burned?
Yeah, we all got
You
set on
got-
fire. It was wonderful.
What? No.
Yeah, we totally
I think-
did.
Or I think only those of you that try to touch it did.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh shit.
Mm.
Yeah, the only time I remember getting set on fire in a temple was when I looked too closely at the shrine to Kude-Tin back in Always Temple.
That also
I thought-
happened.
I thought you also. Sorry, I thought you were gonna.
You
get
have
something like
dangerous
getting
temples, I
expelled.
gotta say.
Yeah, it's like it just. The only thought was Luzhang saying something wrong and just being lit on fire. And it's like, get out, out of this temple.
Actually, you know what? I'll just show this because I've been working on the gods on Roll20, so I can just show y'all from here. Give me a second.
Wonder how many abs they have.
And
There ain't a single ab on there. Or
Ah,
at least if
12
they are, they're
abs.
blocked from view.
12 abs. Yes.
It's saying the description titles. Oh, the 12 abbed. Yeah, there you go.
The sun, the first book, the Butcher Flame, Wildfire, the one with 12 abs.
Kind of reminds me of an Ifriti.
mhm.
that was generally what the statue looked like, but it was made out of gold and glass.
Yeah.
And then
Was there any
Okay,
other
that's
detail
familiar to
about
me,
it? Like it was missing something?
No.
not that you recall.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and hide that again until I finish all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, now y'all remember what it looked like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 As soon as you brought that picture, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I think we need to. Oh wow.
Oh no, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. We need to talk. We need to do the plan. I think the plan is sound.
All
That's
right,
what we need to do.
we do that. Why did I say that in character voice? We do that. We go to Allura. We say, "Hey, where's the sunstone?" And we go and put it in the.
There
We put in
are
tanks, big
several of you
explosion.
still carrying the curse. The only ones who aren't are Hirith and Morak.
What is the sunstone? Is it?
Oh, have we not infected them by this point?
Once you remove the curse, you're immune to it for 24 hours. I probably shouldn't tell you that, but that's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, it's a curse,
I mean-
not a disease.
We also have.
Yeah, it's a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also like Yusifa can confirm whether she's cursed or not at any given moment. So
Correct.
we're not at risk there. So yeah, if Hirith is okay, then Morak and Hirith can probably both go.
Okay.
Remind me, is the Temple of Cinder like active or is it still a ruin?
Y'all actually reconstructed it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna have people in it. So we can't.
I can take you to the
It's
city.
the one
now.
it's the one right there, the purging flame.
Yeah. Okay. So we did
Yeah.
rebuild it.
So it's
Yeah.
the one we wandered into. The cities will know this. We wandered into that building while we were trying to scout out this place before
It's
in the
next
dark
door.
times.
It's next
Oh,
door
shit.
to Allura's
The palace.
palace.
No, no, that's next door.
No,
But-
Allura's
To
palace.
next.
To Allura's palace.
I actually completely forgot that Assad is
Oh,
carrying
I feel like
3
an asshole
scrolls
today.
of remove curse. So we're just gonna. I'm looking at his inventory now, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot that I had those for you guys. So we're just going to
Secret.
retro that and be like, oh hey guys, I have these 3 scrolls of remove curse if you need them.
Oh
Hey,
wow!
You'll be clear.
That's a
Wow,
wait.
what a great friend! I'm glad you didn't hide them from us.
Okay, wait. Will you be able to procure another one right now? These things are a huge commodity. We're people who aren't going to die from this. Are you sure?
I think that if you're the ones that are investigating this and have the only chance of stopping it, it's more important that you have them rather than dispersing them to random members of the general populace.
I guess if it hasn't come back for here yet, then it hasn't, right?
It is not.
I'm
It's less
asking.
likely
She-
to if we're all
She
clear.
checks with Yasifa quickly. I'm sure he says no.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's gone.
Then
That's yeah,
And,
I don't there's no curse on me right now.
there is some level of immunity after the fact. So yeah, we'll take this. We will make use of them for at least until here it's curse pops back, and hopefully we can resolve this in that time.
We should also, take into account the fact that we are currently the only people traveling all over the city, potentially spreading said plague.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but yeah, I get the idea.
Wow. If we're not infected, how can we spread it?
We are infected. There is only you only had enough spell slots to.
Yeah, but we're about to.
Well, we're
Uninfect.
about to not. It's a
We're
curse.
using the scrolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
thought you were talking about. It sounded like you were talking about holding on to for a while.
I was, but
See
I
what
think
happens. Hold on.
we're gonna.
I just want to hold on to this curse.
But,
it's fine.
Just see if we,
But this is
Yeah,
Matt
that's fine.
saying. This is Matt saying, "Hey, these encounters are not balanced for just 2 people."
Let's keep the party separated at all times.
All time. Yeah.
DMs
It's
love
favorite
that.
party
That
members
show,
quarantine.
2 people who just recently fought in real life.
We all
this is
know
gonna go
how
well.
exciting.
Wait,
Y'all-
what?
We all know how exciting quarantine is, so we're gonna have 3 of our 5 people be quarantining while the other 2 get to go on adventures.
Well, we're the ones that got the we're the ones that got the vaccine. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're all getting
Alright.
vaccinated, so let's get this show on the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of
So
hold on.
Man, I should have charged for it.
So speaking of the scrolls, can Assad actually cast that? Isn't he a wizard?
he
From what I
cannot.
can.
No, that's why he handed them to you.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take him and cast him on the 3 that still have it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Otherwise,
yeah.
he would have just cast them himself.
It's like he
Thank you,
doesn't look
Decius.
very wizardly. I think he's more of like a rogue.
He's both. He's a multi-class.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a blade singer wizard. And a rogue.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I picked up on one of them. I think actually no, you said that last week. Never mind. I
Hmm.
remember that.
See,
Mm.
see.
Oh, and actually, that brings up another point. So now that you've all cleared this warehouse, Lujane and Hirith, thinking back on the battles and how Assad moved and his use of the blade singing wizardry style, you recognize it as being an elven practice. It is not recognized in other parts of the world.
Oh.
Just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I might
Looks
ask him
like it.
about that at some point. I'm gonna write that down so I don't pull a frizzy here.
Poor
I
Frizzy.
love shade.
That's
So,
actually a
with-
good idea.
Please give me more. It's super hot.
Ugh.
So with the curse removed from Decius, Rieta, and Lujane, how do y'all proceed?
We head to the palace.
Yes.
You head back to the palace. Assad accompanies you, of course. As you make your way to the doors of the palace, he's like, actually, no, let's go back a little bit. Assad mentions that he is actually going to go back to that first office and gather those ledgers and books to see what kind of intelligence he can glean from those about what the eclipse might have actually been doing. And then he
Sounds fair.
accompanies you to the palace.
Wow, did you find them all in 2 minutes? Damn, he's good. Literally walked in the room and just said, "I'm done." I'm like, oh.
So, yeah, again, the guards, they let you through. They recognize you as members of the council, and you make your way to Lady Allura's offices. Yeah, so as you open up the door, she kind of looks up expectantly and goes, "Right, well, what did you learn? Are things taken care of, or have you found some way to reverse all of this?"
Well, yes and no. Yeah,
I think we found
I show the map and say, does this look familiar? Do you know anything about this ruined fort on the map?
No, I don't, but I recognize, the territory surrounding the city, but I don't.
Well, we plan to check that out later.
We have another lead as well. So this caravan house, not operating entirely legally.
Mostly not.
They also happen to write down their master plans in a letter, which is extremely helpful.
A letter that none of you could read.
Oh shit!
So if Assad wasn't there, y'all wouldn't know shit anyway. So stop talking about how stupid the enemies are. I'm just trying to further the plot here, folks.
Okay.
Very dumb. Wrote everything
It's all
down.
in this letter that no one can read.
Can't believe it.
But we know what's in the letter, right? Like I thought maybe I accidentally
Assad
met it.
read it.
Okay.
Assad read it out loud to you. Yes.
If he wasn't a thief, we'd be fucked.
Oh, to answer your earlier question, we found out what caused the thing It's a bunch of crystals, a conspiracy to kill you. Yeah, so
All
we
the human
found
council, blame
Yeah.
all the non-human council. It was
Yeah.
it was pretty interesting read.
It looks like
yeah.
it looks like the Eclipse wants to get a foothold in this region, and they planned on doing so by essentially causing a revolt.
The way you say that so nonchalantly really worries me.
Oh, don't worry. They kind of took care of themselves.
Yeah. They happened to release the curse onto themselves before they could give it to you.
They also happen to be afraid of a certain possibility involving your Sunstone and the Temple of the Purging Flame, which is what we're trying to investigate now.
Sunstone. And you watch as she brings her hand to her chest.
Yes, they were extremely concerned that if you discovered Assad, what was it? All right, he's still here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Decius says, what was it? The connection between the Sunstone and the Purging Flame, that
Correct.
their plot would be very quickly unwoven.
You watch as she
Yeah.
lifts a silver chain, and from underneath her clothes, she brings up an amulet made of gold and silver and set into the center of it. It looks like a large topaz gem about the size of a fist. She kind of holds it in her hand, examining it. She goes, I don't understand. What would the sunstone have to do with any of this?
I would assume it's a magical artifact of some kind.
Yeah, the Eclipse seemed to be really concerned about you having.
Can I
it,
roll
and-
insight? Can I roll insight on her faint or on her surprise? Because she's lied to us before. So let's see if this is a.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I roll Arcana?
17. Okay.
Mhm.
She appears to be telling the truth. Like she genuinely doesn't understand what her amulet has to do with any of this.
All right.
And what are you wanting to roll Arcana for?
Find out anything about the stone.
Yeah. I was just wondering if I could gain any idea of what it might be based on just looking at it.
Does it have the magic?
Yeah.
Hold on, I feel lucky!
Do you have any of that left?
Yeah!
No.
Okay.
Can I do a religion check?
Sure.
Because obviously, the Golden Lady's been
Why isn't it not letting me...
teaching you.
It did. You rolled an 8 and a 6.
No, but it's not letting me click on my lucky... It's not letting me tick off a box.
13.
Okay. Well, with an 8 and a 6, unfortunately, you're not able, from your part of the world, you've never heard of a sunstone before. Rieta, with your 13, you have heard of sunstones before. They are often associated with the religious practices of the worshippers of Cinder.
Okay.
Yeah, they are gems that have been infused with his divine power. They're very rare, very hard to find.
Why is the Cinder King just popping in my head right now? And I'm like, wasn't that the label that was given to the guy we killed earlier? The Genasi.
I think it's Man on Fire.
Yeah, he was nicknamed the Man on Fire. By...
I think you're getting Cinder mixed up with the Blight King and getting those two.
Yeah, I think I might be. I was just I was like, I don't think I'm right, but
I wonder if it's worth
familiar.
taking the stone to the temple.
That would be my first thought, Rieta. I like that idea.
She kind of holds on to it very close. And she's like,
I'd say
if
come
it's-
along with us. It's just the fact that there is an outbreak and you
Right.
are vulnerable.
No, I think it would be better for me to stay at the palace.
Well, they were saying that they were convinced that that thing protects you from whatever's happening out here. Just saying.
Yes, maybe.
If it can be used to reverse this somehow, then yes, okay, I will let you take it. And she takes it off and she hands it over.
No, don't take it off.
But
Just the fact that it protects you. I'm concerned that
I thought that you said that it had a connection to the purging flame and that it could.
I don't know. I'm in two minds. Oh,
Well, con- the Eclipse were convinced it had something to do with the Purging Flame Temple.
I suppose
mean,
we
if
do
it's
know the
Eclipse-
cure now.
If they were worried about it, and if they,
Okay, we will take it, but when we would come back, we need to check you to make sure that nothing has happened in the interim, and we won't take it for long. It's only next door.
Well, I also want to not put all our hopes on this thing just curing the whole damn city. It's their plan was just to get Allura. Allura always wears the thing. If it just charges it as a form of protection for one person, then we're not going to get anywhere here.
It doesn't
But we
look
gotta
like it.
investigate.
It doesn't. Based on the letter, it doesn't look like it protects the person. It looks like it activates something.
Yeah, but again, it might cure a small area. It might not be a
Yeah, it's the
because they weren't
idea.
planning on a
Yeah.
citywide pandemic, so they weren't like this letter doesn't say anything about this thing ending
E-
an entire
even
pandemic.
The name of Cinder's temple, the Purging Flame, suggests that maybe this is a cure. I don't want to put Allura at risk, but I'm not planning to just leave her. I mean, we know how to cure it now. We know
I'm-
that the
She.
if she stays inside, she should
remove
be
curse,
fine.
yeah.
No one is actively trying to kill her with this curse anymore, since those people all, well, they all succumb to the curse themselves, right? So as long
there's
as
gonna be more
operatives,
clips.
yeah, but right now, as far as we know, all of those Eclipse operatives are dead in the city.
If you say so.
I mean, do you have any evidence otherwise?
Nope, just suspicion.
At this point,
regardless, from what you've explained to me, they were going to present these stones as a gift to me on Reclamation Day, which is more than 2 weeks from now. If we know of their plan and we are well on guard, I feel that I should be safe here within the confines of the palace.
yeah, if they could actually reach you in here, they wouldn't need the stone to. Well, I guess it's their idea of a
They wouldn't
for
need
their
this
conspiracy
curse.
for framing us. They need the curse to frame us. Actually, that's not true. But yeah, well, you should be safe here. Permit no visitors. Keep anyone who's been in contact outside. That means assad, or at least quarantined for the time being, just in case you develop symptoms and spread them. Take precautions, but you should be safe.
I have faith in you all.
Thank you. We'll
Right
get to the bottom of
now-
this.
Good. Right now, Rashid is working with the city guard. They're going door to door to ask people to stay in their homes until the situation has been resolved. So that should hopefully slow down the spread of the curse at least.
Unless those guards have the curse. But
Well,
Right.
all the more reason to make haste. Let's go.
Yes.
let's go.
Let's go.
So you head over to the temple?
Yeah.
So, yeah, traveling towards the temple, you can actually see a few ranks of guards kind of like literally going door to door and speaking with people. Stepping out of the palace, you can see that the open market outside of the arena appears to be completely vacant. You see no people on the streets other than the guards. And you make your way over to the Temple of the Purging Flame, which not long ago, as representatives of the council, you had decided to restore the Temple of Cinder. And so you find it odd as you take the steps up to the temple entrance to find that it has been nailed and boarded shut. You also see nailed to the front of the door a sheet of parchment that reads "Under construction," written in terrible handwriting, and they even spelled construction with a K.
Hmm.
orcs, I think.
Or goblins.
I love that's immediately where his mind went.
We
Yeah.
spell everything with a K.
These
big
are
are the
my
pieces of
people.
wood?
They can't spell.
How big are the
Yeah.
boards of wood? How high do they go up?
Yeah, the boards they're nailed across the door. I mean, there's obviously gaps in between, but yeah, it's top to bottom. Looks like
Okay, orcs.
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 The eclipse and the orcs working together. This is odd. I'm really sorry. Okay, well, let's break down these bars.
okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay, yeah.
I will pass guidance on you.
That's a
Not
natural.
Not
okay.
needed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You grab the boards and you
I
rip
mean-
them off like you're ripping sheets of paper. It's nothing to you to get these boards. Like they weren't even
29, yeah.
wow. Like they weren't even nailed in very well. It appears that this was all just to put up appearances to make it seem like the temple was under construction. Yeah, the DC for that was 10. So little
I'm
overboard
just
there. but-
imagining right now, like Morak looking at this wall saying orcs, and then just fucking grabbing the top one and pulling all of them down at once. Just
And
like,
then afterwards, I'm like, too shitty, not orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move y'all to the map.
I thought I was blind for a second.
there we are.
Can everybody can see, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So the entrance to the temple is a square vestibule in the structure's north side. As you step through the doors, you find a single door to the west and a set of double doors to the east set into a dark alcove. On the face of the double doors is the lion-headed symbol of Cinder.
I like the double
Do we still have
doors.
aid?
8 hours.
Yes.
We should.
Yes, you should.
How long does that last? 8 hours?
8
8
hours.
hours.
Then yeah, you
Hell
still
yeah.
have it.
All right, yeah, because I remember that we short rested, but okay. So, do any of y'all know where this purging flame is?
I think it was upstairs.
Was it? I
Oh,
thought it
it's
was on the
actually
first
really a
floor.
thing. Okay.
I was
Oh,
on the
maybe.
first floor through the main doors.
Yeah, the statue was
If
Yeah,
on
my
there.
it's been a
armor of
while.
Agathis has gone off then, because that was only an hour.
So it has been over a year, so you might have trouble remembering where things were.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, was it for? Because Vieta was staying there at one point. You know.
Yeah, hasn't she been here like every day, giving
she was
sermons?
giving
don't-
services. So
I don't remember that.
I
unless
remember
you've got
that.
acolytes
I
now
remember that.
take
Oh.
the services. I was taking the services.
Well, I forgot about that. And it definitely throws a wrench into the plot here.
Just one
So-
day he went to the temple and he's like, "What? Oh, under construction. Okay." I mean,
Maybe
guess
we're
do my
just gonna
service
say
first."
that didn't happen.
Or maybe she did
Okay.
it outside, like on the steps, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Yeah,
think
'cause
she
we
would have
had-
been doing it in the park to keep it multi-faith.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because we had a big argument about repurposing the temple and decided,
Yeah.
tearing down the gods in the temple seemed like a kind of bad thing to do.
To be
So-
fair, of all of the temples that y'all had been to that had like such a significance into the first act of the story, I did not think the Temple of Cinder was going to be the first one you would be rebuilding. So
it's just
yeah,
because the other one's a
we're-
cathedral or whatever. It was more
we're-
expensive.
yeah, but there was also like the Temple of Yin and stuff.
But it's in the
So this
settlement.
is being retconned a little bit, and I do apologize for that. But all this shit was already written.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you can go west
We'll just
or you
take
can
this plot,
go
move it over there.
east.
I think we go this way. What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
All right, just don't follow the orc. I get it.
We'll go
Yeah,
ahead
okay.
and
Yeah, that door does look a lot heavier, Morak.
Yes,
Which-
and
It probably means
Like-
it leads to the.
This is probably just a
Maybe.
vestibule or something.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
is probably a closet where something is hiding to jump out at us, so I don't want to open up the big doors and then get jumped on.
Oh, I can't
Well,
wait to get attacked by
What can she
brooms.
see when she opens the door?
yeah, as you open the door, you see a large room. It only has the single entrance that you've stepped through. It is bare except for 2 old bedrolls indicating that squatters have slept here, and a very realistic statue of a woman with a disgusted look on her face. The statue is on its side near the door as though it had simply been shoved out of sight.
It's a weird statue.
Why would
Uh,
Oh
How
god,
real
can I
is-
roll? I want to roll a knowledge check for that because
Yes,
that's
please.
fucking spooky.
And is there any sign of gelatinous cubes, like clean areas or shiny areas?
Not that you can see. Not that you can see.
I want
But
to roll
you can make either an Arcana or a Nature check.
a. Okay, someone's gonna give me guidance for this, I'm sure. Both of them are +8, so let's
Okay.
I'll add a guidance to it. Yeah, there we go. 23. Does that tell me anything?
Which one of you has the Strange Wilderness book?
Not me, because my bird.
I do. Think. Hold on a minute.
I do.
Inventory.
Okay.
Oh right, okay. I've got the Lone Pilgrim.
So y'all, I mean, I'm sure y'all have been passing books around, and Jane, you might
yeah.
have flipped through it. You might have.
Jane
the
read that for
passage.
sure, back front to back.
Yeah. So you probably remember the passage about basilisks.
Oh fuck
Oh,
me.
fuck.
Oh fuck me. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh.
Is it more
Well-
invisible monsters?
No, no, it's a basilisk. That's my guess, anyways. They're native to around here, as far as I know. And I mean, I guess the good news is I have half as many eyes to keep closed and not look at them with. But
I don't understand. What's a basilisk?
let me read the Strange Wilderness thing in case it actually has basilisk. I've come across a variety of species of basilisks in my study on the many creatures of the world. They are highly adaptable to any environment and can be found in the desert and the jungles of the south and in the forests, mountains, and swamps of the north. Basilisks are reptilian creatures with a number of legs and hypnotizing gaze capable of turning their prey into stone, which they then proceed to consume. Special acid in their gullets then turns the stone pieces back into organic matter to be digested. Their layers can often be identified by broken pieces of their prey, turned to stone and not yet devoured.
Hang on. They hypnotize people into stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hypnotize into
Does
stone.
does it say how it can be reversed?
Well, their own stomach acid can reverse it. So if you get the thing open and you pour stomach acid on someone, I'm sure that's your best chance anyways.
Is there a way to avoid it?
Don't look at it.
That seems a
How
little
do you
hard.
hypnotize someone into stone?
That's not what the passage says. It's a hypnotizing gaze, but it doesn't say it actually hypnotizes them into stone.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I have a mirror. If that helps, do you think?
I don't. Dude, does that help?
It might help, but I don't know.
Like maybe looking around
asking
corners. I
With
don't
my
know.
23, does that help?
What a basilisk.
It is
Turn a basilisk to a stone? What?
so with the mirror. Their petrifying gaze does not seem to have an effect on reflections. So by looking at it through a mirror, you would not be subjected to its gaze.
Okay, Rieta, that's a brilliant. We can use a mirror to locate it, then hit it with big area spells rather than trying to look directly at it.
Okay.
Just blow up whatever room we find it in.
Help?
Fuck me.
Is my wind dancer reflective enough?
It is not.
Okay.
The blade is made of glass.
I also have darkness.
Well,
so
technically,
I-
mirrors are made of glass too.
Well, it's not reflective glass. It's transparent glass. Okay.
Also, some old mirrors back in fantasy times were just polished
Actually-
pieces of metal.
Exactly. Thank you. I was just
Yeah.
about to bring that up as well. Okay.
Yeah,
So
including the term fantasy time. So I think that's trademarked by me, so you can't.
all right.
Is the woman in stone whole?
Yes, actually, she is. I know it looks broken there, but it's.
I was Just gonna ask.
Hey,
Just take this.
Lejane, can you try to move past the wall? I just want to make sure I have this map working correctly.
Yeah.
You can move all the way through it?
No, I can't.
Okay, good. Thank
Not
you.
move through anything.
Yeah, so Decius is gonna like take off his cloak and like kind of try and wrap it around the statue and just sort of slide it over into the corner.
Okay. Make
Well,
a
if we
strength
can,
check. Or an athletics check, I mean.
yeah, if
Sorry?
we can find this thing and get it without, we might be able to restore her. I don't know how many victims it has. By its
Guidance myself because this is gonna be sad.
Oh my God, you're so big and strong, and you only have one athletics.
Okay.
I'm not proficient in athletics.
So your intentions are good to try and cover it up and get it out of the way in case you can't find a cure for. But yeah, it is very heavy, very dense stone, and you're not able to budge it.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say like you break a hand off the thing.
No, that would be terrible.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be a natural one.
Yeah, that would be like
Okay.
a natural one thing. For
Let's
sure.
not touch.
Not even that. Like you just tip her over completely, and she just
Shatters.
Let's not touch the stone people. Let's leave them be.
I thought that was gonna happen for a second. Like, oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, statues are heavy.
Yes.
So-
yes, they are.
Morag, take her and slide her over to the corner.
No.
No, why? What does the corner do?
It keeps her out of the way.
He is
Of what?
She's
It's an
in this
empty
room
room.
with no one in here.
There's a lot of through traffic in this empty room, you know. All right, Riata, you got the mirror. Do you wanna? We can pop open this door. You can look through. Tell us if it's clear.
My
Okay.
only question is, where do the squatters go?
I open the door and look through with the mirror. What can I see?
I'm gonna say make a stealth check. Because you're trying to like look through the mirror and not like make your like not swing the doors wide open and make yourself immediately.
Thank you. I won't have any sort of guidance on that. As it's stealth.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
It's a
We'll see
skill.
if he'll let us.
It's a skill.
It's a skill. Okay. So you're pushing open the door and you can hear the stone scraping against the tile. So you stop a few inches and then you try to maneuver your mirror through and try and catch a reflection of what might lie on the other side. You see a large chamber with double doors leading to the north. You see the southeast corner is filled with rubble, indicating that part of the building has collapsed. You see 3 large metal troughs have been dragged into this room and pushed against the south wall. They are filled with hay, bracken, discarded clothing, and other refuse that smell absolutely horrible even from this distance. Between the troughs are messy piles of bones and gristle, and in the middle of the room you see 6 small reptilian humanoids gathered around in a circle, hooping and hollering in excitement as they gamble on a pair of scorpions in the midst of fighting to the death. They do not appear to have noticed you. They're a little too wrapped up in their game.
I pass that on to the others.
What?
Sorry, I just thought it was easier to say that about the.
So are those the basilisks?
That doesn't sound like a basilisk.
No, sounds more like lizard folk or
How big are they?
They seem to be quite small.
cable.
Kobolds. Unless they're how big is a troglodyte?
Those are medium.
Okay, yeah, probably a kobold. Or
So
yes,
sneak
a dog
attack.
children.
Do what?
Basilisk babies.
Basilisk
Oh.
babies.
So sneak attack on 3.
no.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong. They're just gambling.
But we need to investigate.
Yeah, so we walk in and say, Lujane pushes at the door and says, "Hail and well met."
Oh fuck.
Okay. As you step into
That's
the
a
room,
Zhang thing to do.
Yeah, so Decius even face palms at that.
you step into the room and you see all these creatures gathered in a circle watching these two scorpions fight to the death. And as you speak, their heads all swivel at once and turn towards you, and they're a little bit dumbfounded at your brazenness.
Which is Matt saying he didn't expect, like, he put the red circles around these guys and gave some bad vibes. So we should be fighting right now.
Can
He doesn't have dialogue prep.
What were you gonna say here?
can I just start playing a song?
Oh, that's yeah.
And just like
you
walking.
you
Go
can
ahead.
on your turn, because after a moment of their shock, they gather up their weapons.
Oh, this requires a minute. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to do it before combat started.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You said yourself it requires a minute.
Okay.
I didn't.
That's
have
why I
Aid on
said.
me,
That's why I was
so I'm
asking.
gonna cast my armor of Agathis on myself.
Well, let's hold on, folks, while we get
Okay.
into this. So as they notice you enter, they swiftly gather up their arachnids and stuff them into wooden tubes before rushing you with their spears. But one of them hangs back and produces a wand that it waves in your direction
Very
menacingly.
immediate.
Now, I will say in that time, because it's just an action, you could have cast your armor of Agathis. But so you can go ahead and do that before the turn starts. But now I need everyone to click on their tokens and roll initiative.
Ah, fuck.
Steve, is that you?
Hey, look, I'm not going first or second.
Whoa. Still going ahead of me though.
How dare you, Red Kobold?
Oh,
I
my
see that
God.
23.
You're 18 and
Oh,
23.
sorry. I'm just
Oh shit.
my character.
Where's Zhang?
Sorry.
Oh no.
Mistakes have been made.
Swear to God, I'm gonna take Pact of the Talisman just to protect Lujane from doing 50.
Oh, poor Rieta.
So the one in the back with the wand immediately points it in Lujane's direction, and will cast Magic Missile.
Oh, okay.
You take 6 force damage as the 3 missiles of arcane energy slam into your chest, and it will take. Yeah, it's just going to back up a bit. And actually, I'm gonna let you guys decide, because I just don't want the combat to take too long. But if you like, I can give each of them individual initiative, or they can work together as a group. What would you guys prefer?
5
I'm
attacks
going
in the
to
same
die.
round? No, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I'm going to die if you give them all the same initiative.
Okay, so we're gonna switch it up.
Yes, action economy, very
You might-
important.
You might
Yeah.
die anyway.
It's true. It's true.
Holy shit.
So one of the kobolds will advance. It does have reach with the spear, and hold on, let's get a little bit of battle music here.
Wait, with just regular spear, or does it have a?
Sphere has reach.
Yeah, it has reach up to 10 feet. And it will attack with the spear. It rolled a 10, which I imagine misses.
That does actually.
So yeah, as it rushes towards you, it thrusts forward with the spear, but you swiftly get out of the way.
The spear does not have reach. It has thrown and versatile.
Are you serious? That's so
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
It takes
It is
a fight.
incredibly stupid, and we have been complaining about it for like 5 years.
There's
Well,
only one light
Fucking
or
my
non-heavy
spears
weapon.
have reach, because that's
Okay,
fucking
okay.
like that's
I'm
so
just-
fucking dumb. Sorry.
I've looked
It's
into
not
this
you.
a lot. I've looked into this a lot because I wanted to have reach on a smaller sized character, and the only
Right.
thing that has that is a fucking whip because everything else is heavy.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to my
So
life.
for future reference, in this game, spears have reach because hey, they fucking do. It's a thing.
Okay, let me just add that to our homebrew rules.
Yeah, I'll add that to the homebrew later. What the fuck were y'all
To
thinking,
be
D&D?
fair, spears aren't terribly long.
There are spears that are terribly long,
Not spears, those would be lances or pikes or
Yeah.
Yeah.
or long spears. Like javelins are the thrown versions of spears.
Yeah.
I think when they mean a spear, they think they mean the short version where you can hold one and a shield.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, because that is versatile. That is the one-handed spear.
The lance is the one that's got reach.
Lance and pike.
Yeah. I don't know.
But the regular spear is versatile. It's one-handed, or can be. That's why it doesn't have reach.
It
No,
also
that's
can
still
be
dumb.
thrown. It also can be thrown.
Yeah.
Mm,
Hold on.
I'm gonna say I disagree because that'd be content.
Yeah, like the spears that the Greeks used were 6 to 9 feet long.
Yeah,
Like-
it's not. It's game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a game with mechanics.
Yeah.
This is also the game that makes
We
like
agree with
rapiers.
you, but we-
Like D&D combat doesn't make any sense. Rapiers are
No.
for people who don't have strength, which is opposite of how it should work. You need
Yeah,
strength to use a battle axe, which is the opposite. Like everything
Yeah.
is wrong.
and I don't want to fix everything, so I guess we'll
No.
stick to the regular rules. And it didn't attack you; it just got into position.
No. You can give these kobolds reach. You can give them pikes. I
No.
don't care.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
That'd be a lot of things to remember.
I'll just give right. Yeah, okay.
But
There might be more
this
later.
other one's able to get close enough, and with pack tactics, it does get advantage.
Mhm.
So it runs over, and while
Wait,
you're
why does it have
distracted,
pack tactics? Oh, because
because
it's the
kobolds
next
have-
one of its own.
Yeah.
Oh. Not really
uh,
thinking. Okay.
hold on, let me double check pack tactics.
I think
and how
it
that
has
works.
to be within threat range
Hold
for
on,
pack
hold on.
tactics to activate. But yeah.
yeah, one of the kobold's allies needs to be within
Okay.
5 feet
Yeah,
of the
you're
creature
right.
that's being attacked.
You're right.
Also,
you're right.
take con save or take 4 damage.
Rolled a 10.
Okay, take 4 necrotic damage.
Alrighty. So it does not have pack tactics.
Mhm.
It did roll a 16 though.
Well, I think that hits. That hits.
Alright. So you
Yeah,
take
I don't have
7.
armor.
You take 7 piercing damage as the other kobold runs up while you're distracted with the one right in front of you, and thrusts its spear forward, kind of catching you along the hip bone, scraping across.
Eek.
Decius, it is your turn.
All right. So giving Lujane a pointed look, Decius is going to send 2 blasts at these 2 kobolds.
Okay.
Button, there you are. $14 and natural 20.
Nice. All right. The 14 misses.
Okay, so the natural 20 was unfortunately at the bottom one.
Okay.
So,
Total
yep,
15.
15, nice.
And is it repelling blast?
It is 10 feet.
No save.
No save.
All right. So it gets knocked back 10 feet. Let's say this way.
And then Decius is going to step up here and then here and sneer at this goblin, or not goblin, kobold,
Okay.
and try to distract it.
Goblin, kobold. Are they really so
Small,
different?
aggressive creature.
So the other kobold's going to run up, and it is going to thrust its spear at you, Decius. 22.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. You take 6 piercing damage as it runs up. You're sneering at this other one. The other one comes up to your side and kind of catches you in the gaps in your armor, right into the side. Here, you're up.
Are these doors fully open now?
Yeah, Lujain opened them wide open.
Okay. I'm gonna dance.
Okay. Weird flex, but
I'm gonna dance, just wiggle a little bit. Ugh.
okay.
Attacking.
23 definitely hits.
Um,
13.
and you need to make a DC 13 Constitution save.
Rolled 7.
Okay. It now takes that much thunder damage and is deafened.
It already did the thunder damage, and it does that regardless.
Oh,
The
sorry.
Constitution save is to avoid becoming deafened. So it kind of looks around and is like, Ma, Ma. All right.
Fucking archery here. Okay. I
Mom.
fucking gave that kobold tinnitus here.
Is that it for your turn?
I'll come and
Still
stand.
have an action.
I will do Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, on which one?
That guy. Wait. That guy.
Okay. Rolled a 5, so it takes 10 psychic damage and is forced to flee. Right?
Yes. Away from me, as far as it can go.
As far as I can go.
I think so. Let me-
All right. So yeah, okay. So it does run away. It's going to start going towards these doors. Decius, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Ooh. 19?
19 hits for sure.
18 magical slashing.
Yeah, so as it's clutching its head, screaming in pain at these horrible whispers, like burrowing into his mind, it turns and runs away, and you bring your greatsword down, slashing it all up along the spine, spilling blood and gore, and it goes down dead before it has a chance to run away. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice one.
Thanks.
So he just saw one of his little buddies go down, so he's not understanding why it acted all crazy in the end. It's going to run up and attack Decius. It's an 18 hit.
I will shield.
Okay. So it kind of has a smirk on his face. It thinks it's gotten you, but you look down just in time to see the point of the spear driving up. You cast shield, and this arcane aura of red light, or we'll say gold light because on 10, manifests in front of you, deflecting the blow. Eugene, you're up.
All right. Gonna step over here. Gonna shillelagh and gonna take a swing at this.
Okay.
I'm an authority figure in this town. Why are people attacking me?
They don't
is-
like you. I don't like you either.
I think they just hate being barged in on.
Also, I
Yeah,
think
well,
Eugene just accidentally dropped roll 20.
What? I'm here.
Yeah, we don't
Am I
see
the one
you.
that's messed it up?
Yeah, you
What?
keep dropping in and out of roll 20.
Keep dropping in and out of internet in general lately, so that one adds up.
Okay.
Did you get my shillelagh, or is it?
I
Yeah,
did,
we got
yeah.
it.
You got it was a 23. You bring the shillelagh down right on top of this kobold's head. It bites into its own tongue from the impact and looks very dazed.
Ow.
It's barely standing, just kind of wobbling on its feet.
Yep. All right, that's my turn.
Morak, you're up.
Okay. From right here, I'm going to. I'm gonna cast I want to do Toll the Dead or Sacred Flame. They probably have a good dex. Toll the Dead against this kobold.
Ooh, 14.
I think that saves. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It meets it beats. So for your turn?
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay. This next kobold is going to run up to try and help its little friends. Yeah, Decius was the one that killed one of them, so he looks like the bigger threat. It's going to thrust at you with its spear. 23 hit.
Yep.
Yeah, you still have shield active. Does it still hit?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
Nice.
plate yet. I'm in
Okay.
chainmail.
Gotcha. So you take 6 piercing damage as it drives the tip of the spear right into the side of your knee. And then it will be Rietta's turn.
Okay. She's gonna go back over here.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go for this one with her eldritch.
Okay.
And
Jesus. You obliterate this little guy. The Eldritch Blast just splatters it against the wall. Once again, Lujane is covered in the innards of a dead creature.
on the second one, I'll go for
God.
this one. I'll use the second ray for this.
Okay.
It's just fucking hell.
21
Oh.
hits. And another Eldritch Blast catches this one as it's pulling its spear out of Decius's side. Catches it right in the side of the head, scorching it black, but it's still standing. Are your Eldritch Blasts repelling?
No.
Okay. So it's this guy again. It's got a clear line of sight of Lujane, who it targeted before, so
Oh,
it's
I
going.
forgot. No, it's okay. It's not a fire one. That's okay.
Okay. 5. Lujane, you take 15 force damage as 3
Oh.
more arcane bolts of energy thud against you, impacting your body. Pretty
Shane isn't
painful.
down yet. Is that how it's supposed to be rolled? Do you roll
Yeah,
one die for everything?
I
Okay.
learned that recently. You roll 1 die, and each missile does that much damage.
Damn, all right.
Yeah. Which is why, like, to artificers that can add, like, their bonus to each individual missile can just spam magic missile and deal a shit.
Really? I never knew that either.
Yeah. All right. This one's going to get into position. Can't get to Lujane, so it's going to go for. Hold on. Let me
I
do that. And attack Decius. 16, I imagine, misses.
Yes.
Okay.
Only
And
because of shield. Help! I need plate mail.
that one's dead. So Decius, it is your turn. You are surrounded by these kobolds who are all, prodding at you with their spears.
That one stabbed me in the knee, so that guy I'm not happy with.
Yeah, it's this one here.
However, he did also get blasted in the side of the face, so I'm just gonna go for the one in front of Hirith with a green flame blade.
Okay.
Real quick, this place isn't made of wood like the last place, is it?
No, these are limestone walls and stone
Fabulous.
tile.
Yeah, green flame blade.
Yeah, I'd hope that the temple to a fire god is not flammable.
I mean, if you think about it, a flammable temple to a fire god is like the most like.
Oh, they just
wholesome-
rebuild it every year. They just burn it
Yeah.
down.
It's like Burning Man.
Yeah.
So you bring your great sword down, cutting deep into this kobold for 12 slashing.
12 slashing and
Plus
5
5.
fire. And then the one that stabbed me takes 6 fire damage.
Right. Yeah. So the green flame wreathes your blade. You bring it down, slicing across the kobold's chest, and the fire leaps to its ally at the side. Looking pretty injured. This kobold's dead, so it is Hirith's turn.
I wanna do a thunder wave.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the thing that you made.
Yeah. 15-foot square.
Let's do yellow.
I would think it would be purple because thunder.
Really? I think
Thundercloud.
of... Oh, thunder, not lightning, yeah.
I'm gonna just go red.
I mean, do whatever
now.
color you want, but
No, I agree. Like I said, I was thinking lightning. Come on. Let me drag it in, you stupid bitch.
so I'm assuming it's gonna be like that.
I got it, yeah, I put it in.
So that would hit all three of them. And they need to make strength or con, I can't remember.
I'm posting it.
Constitution. Wow. First one rolls a 23. Second one rolls a 23. These guys aren't supposed. And then the next one rolls a natural 20 for 24. So go ahead and roll damage.
Nine?
Did?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so they each take 4 and are not flung back.
Oh,
They have only a +1 to Constitution. Jesus, they did well.
okay. As my bonus action, I'm gonna attack that guy with Wind Dancer.
Okay. Get rid of that. "14 misses.
Hmm.
So yeah, this thunderous clap fills up the entire room, and the kobold has to cover its ears and kind of flinches backwards from the pain, and just as the dagger's about to swing, and it goes wide.
Is this the one... Isn't this one deafened already?
Yeah, but it's... Oh yeah, good point. It still flinches from the pain. I gotta make it colorful. Come on. All right,
Okay.
so this one... Oops. Yeah. This one in the middle. It's gonna do what it's been doing. It's gonna go for Decius's other knee, but misses with a 14. And Lucian, you're up.
Okay. Well, just gonna maybe pop like one step back. Gonna do something not so dangerous. I'm just gonna chill touch this guy. And then I'm going to disappear around this corner because oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow.
Yeah, so the necrotic damage spreads through its little body. It is looking really messed up. It's deaf. It's been cut to ribbons. It's rotting away from the inside. It's not looking great.
Yeah.
Marek, you're up.
Oric's gonna run up and cast Word of Radiance. So each creature within 5 feet that I choose, which is going to be the 2 kobolds,
Yeah.
has to make a con save or take 6 radiant damage.
So the one that just got hit by the chill touch rolled a natural 1. So the radiant damage, they're already sensitive to the sunlight, and this has just been too much. It's blind, it's deafened, it's dead. And the next one rolled an 11, which was also enough to pull it down. The radiant light just searing through their bodies, turning them into charred little corpses.
Okay, I'm gonna use the last bit of my movement to move there, and that will be my turn.
Ooh. This guy is surrounded. Yeah, it's going to run away.
Oh, bad move.
Well, it's going to use its action to disengage.
Good move.
Yeah.
Soon I'll have Sentinel, and then it will be a bad move.
But that's about as far as it can get as it just starts running away, screaming for its life. And Rieta, you're up.
Hugh. Yeah, Rietta's gonna move into a range where she can see it. And she's gonna use her blast on it. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, I shouldn't sing along. Ah. Pew.
21, yeah. It hits it 13 force damage. You send it sprawling to the ground. Its back a charred mess. You can see its spine as it goes down dead.
Didn't even need my second blast.
Hey, whenever Rihanna fires Eldritch Blast, I don't think of his little pew. I think of his like a battleship just
Yeah.
launching a salvo
Oh,
out.
Fucking railgun.
Oh, I have got another. There's one back at the back of the room. I can reach that.
Yeah, there is one left.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, again,
I
just
fucking love
it's like the
this.
beam from the Reapers from Mass Effect just blasts right through the room and catch this kobold square in the chest. It's the first time it's taken damage, and it is not like it. It's gonna try to get one last magic missile in on Decius. You take 15 force damage, and then it is going to run and start scrambling up this wall. See if it can make it over with enough athletics or acrobatics.
I think we know which way to go for the basilisk.
It is not able to make it over the rubble. Decius, you're up.
Ah, he's doing his kill rate.
Aha, you fool.
Aha!
I'm a lot slower than I thought. I'm so that was in character. He's gonna get about right there, and I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it twice.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna throw the giant great sword at him. It's like, I'm not in range. Shit.
16 just hits and 22 for sure hits.
Hello, damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
I'm trying.
Oh.
I'm clicking the thing, and nothing is happening. There it goes.
Okay, so 9 and 6.
Ignore the critical damage. I don't know why
Yeah.
it keeps auto rolling crits.
It's okay. So yeah, it does. Yeah, as it's trying to scramble up the wall, or through the rubble, desperately trying to flee for its life, you catch it in the back with 2 Eldritch Blasts, and it slumps over dead.
I found a button in thing that says force critical hits. I turned that off.
Okay.
I was like, why the hell does it keep doing that? Okay. I'm gonna drink that potion that we found in the last place, the healing potion, because I got stabbed like 3 times and it was, and then blasted with magic missiles.
Y'all should have so many healing potions.
Well, I have one, and it was found on a shelf, and
Yeah.
if it was really like a nistled poison potion or something.
Right.
Don't know how
And
many he is.
I have a couple.
So,
I tend to keep a couple on me.
I used
our-
all of mine.
oh. Well, in our campaign, you do not have to roll for healing potions. You get the full amount that it is able to heal. So,
That was a greater healing potion, right?
correct.
So 20.
And then I have to really quickly just use the restroom, and I'll be right back
Gross.
unless y'all want to take a 10-minute,
Okay.
15-minute break, or should I just run real quick and then come back?
Sprint.
Okay. So, back in a bit.
Go walk, run on Jungle Run. I don't know why that popped into my fucking head.
Will we be taking a short break, or are we moving straight on?
I think we're moving straight on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be real
Wanted
fast.
to establish, because if not, then I can use my spell slots for healing. I've only got one, but
Mm.
Honestly, at this point, Destiny just needs a long break.
Yeah.
I still got my Hexblade's Curse, my Favored by the Gods, and a single Hexblade spell slot. That's about it.
I'm running low on spell slots.
I mean,
I have
this
one
is
spell
like-
slot and half health.
yeah,
Let's
this
do
is like 30 minutes after us like wiping out an entire building of slimes and a crazy invisible wind monster that kicked my ass.
Well, we did get a short rest.
I kicked our asses.
Yeah, we got a short rest.
Our-
Everyone got fucked. in that
Our
fight.
collective ass was kicked.
Mhm.
That is true. By the way, you're welcome here. It saved your fucking life.
What? Oh yeah. Well, hold on a second. I was the one that was able to detect it.
Well, sure. You were also the one that was about to get attacked twice by an invisible wind monster.
All right, I'm back.
And no one can blame Lujane for making a wind wall that trapped Hirith outside and then did like 30 damage to the party. That was
So-
fine.
You observe the room. It's clear that the kobolds have made some kind of nest in this chamber. But they have been defeated now. How do you want to proceed?
I thought y'all rebuilt this.
Yeah, we thought so too.
Well,
I think some of our
did.
contractors were scamming us.
Let's take a look at if these kobolds have
Where it
anything
was
in their
heading.
pockets, and then we might need to take a tactical retreat for a bit.
I mean, we just, unless we're going to take a full day, I don't think we're going to get much stronger.
I don't know about a full day, but why don't we go and hole up in the statue lady room and take a nap?
Yeah, I don't know
So
if
we had a nap literally right before this fight. Are we that?
are you
Ready
at
for
full
a
strength?
Long nap.
Are you at full
No,
strength?
not even close. But
Do
we
you
can't
think?
just keep napping every time we see something.
But do you think that we're strong enough at the moment to face a basilisk?
But
What you
I
guys
don't
are
know.
talking about is a long rest rather than a short
Mhm.
one, isn't it?
Like,
Yeah.
we can't afford a long rest right now. We're thinking about
Why
a short
not?
rest. Because it's like 10 in the morning?
No,
No?
no, it's like 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay,
Like-
okay.
I can
So,
Actually,
take a
it's
short
later
rest
than that.
and at least give one of you some.
I mean,
But,
I mean, obviously
healing.
we can't just leave a basilisk roaming around in this temple, but
No.
we can hole up at the entrance, make sure it doesn't leave, and try and get a nap in, like a long
again,
nap.
So you're
Time is
saying
of
we
the essence, however.
literally camp outside the front doors of this? We live in this tent. Like, you want us to wait until tomorrow morning? We have shit to do.
Well, tonight, more like, but yes.
Like, you can't just sleep whenever you want, Morak.
I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying that's what we wake up in the night.
I think
Well, no, I mean,
you meant to say
mechanically.
Decius, right?
no, I'm talking to just mechanically. We cannot decide, oh, it's 3 in the afternoon. I'm going to have a long rest now.
It's 8 hours.
You
I
can
thought you
take a-
needed to sleep during it.
No, you just have to do like no activity that.
So you can
isn't,
benefit
like-
from multiple long rests in a day?
Not raw. Raw, you can only perform one long rest in a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
Yes, and we got one
It's
this morning.
short rests that you can have more of.
So we have to wait until tomorrow morning to get a long rest.
Yeah. Well, tonight.
Well, yeah.
Tonight.
Like, you already gave us a full health bar of, like, you gave us an extra long rest for a level up already. We're already bending the rules real hard.
Like you
for
would
rest
need to
again.
wait. You would need to wait about 4 or 5 hours to do another long rest.
Yeah.
I mean, we can continue on, but I don't want to see half of my new friends die because we confronted a basilisk when we were not ready.
Look, we'll take a short rest and see what we can do, but oh god, we can't.
My
just-
opinion is we can't wait. The people outside need us to hurry, go as quickly as you can, because if we don't, more people are going to turn into slimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
but if it
but-
looks like we're, getting our asses kicked, I say we retreat,
Yes.
rest, and Because if we all
Yeah,
die,
fine.
everyone dies anyway. So
Yes.
We'll be careful. And no more
Tess
opening
just
doors
looks
and saying,
Jane straight in the face and says, "Don't say that. You are not careful. You sound careful. You don't act careful."
I try to
That
be
is
nice.
true.
I try to shut out the voice in my head that says, oh, this is bad. And I say, okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. And guess what? I'm a fucking idiot every time I do so. I should know better by now.
You really should start listening to that voice more. It might actually
Yeah.
save your life.
Yeah, noted. Yeah, okay. Where
Yeah, I hear
even-
voices in my head too, but it's usually the gods talking. So listen to that voice.
Oh, you're
Okay.
snakes, right?
Kobold was going.
It's talking to my ears, not my head.
I get my spells
So-
back on a short rest, so it doesn't.
Are y'all actually taking a short rest?
No, it doesn't
no, we're
matter.
not.
Okay.
So I
need-
won't be healing anymore.
I'm just asking because I saw the Song of Rest thing in chat.
I just put it there
Um,
just in
I thought so.
case.
Okay. So you look through the belongings of the kobolds. The only thing you find of interest is the wand of magic missile that the one kobold was using, which now only has 4 charges at the moment.
Hmm.
Well, we don't know what it is. We'd have to identify it, right?
I'm gonna say that you've seen how it works.
Shot
You get a
magic
pretty
missiles
good
at us.
idea. Yeah.
I'll do identify on it. I just need to.
I mean, it could be a cursed wand of magic missiles that saps the health of the user every time it's cast or something. You never know.
You
we
worry
could
too
take a
much.
short rest, and
just talked about that.
I'll identify it.
We're not taking a short
And I
rest.
can also
Yeah,
do
yeah. Do you want to just ritual cast it? 10 minutes.
I will, yes, but I know that Matt doesn't like us just moving on. I'm doing that unless you go ahead and then just shout for me like you did last time.
Like if y'all
Time.
are willing to wait while Rieta takes the 10 minutes to cast Identify as a ritual,
Yeah, I'm willing to
like
wait.
we don't have to actually sit here for 10 minutes. Y'all, as long as y'all just come to the consensus that hey, we're waiting.
Yeah.
But if she's casting the ritual spell and then y'all start moving off, then
Okay.
okay. So
Okay,
they,
yeah,
they
I think it's fine to wait.
Identify.
okay.
Sure.
It is a regular wand of magic missile that has 4 remaining charges.
Okay.
You think you want to give that to Lou Jane? Maybe keep them out of the front lines for a couple of minutes.
I have
I
other
don't
options.
mind. Yeah, I've got my I've got other things that.
Like, I don't need a
magic
wand of
missile is
magic
always
missile.
handy. To be perfectly
Ah,
honest, 'cause
fine,
you
sure, I'll
don't-
take
you
the
don't
damn
have to worry about spell DCs and
Can I actually use magic
attack
missiles? It's not a druid spell.
It doesn't
no,
have to
no,
be,
it
it's a
matters
magic
how much
item.
you've got magic.
Oh, okay. It's not a scroll. It's
wand.
wand. Okay.
No,
It's a
it's a
wand.
wand.
You can use
Yeah,
it.
I always forget that
Anyone
that
can
scroll
use
rule
it.
exists. So
Wands and rods, I believe, any spellcaster can use.
okay, gotcha.
However, they may or may not require attunement, but I don't think a wand of magic missile does.
I think with a wand, anyone can use it. Actually,
Well, I'm adding it. So let's.
Yeah, no, you're right. It does not require a spellcaster. So maybe it's rods that require a spellcaster.
That might be true. I want to. Morak is interested in where this kobold was running away to. So he's gonna.
I mean, you see the pile
Yeah, I
of
was interested in going that way.
yeah. You see the pile of rubble that's been placed here. Looking at the walls, you don't get the sense that it was from a cave-in from the walls. It seems like this has all just been piled up here to prevent entry.
I think this is the way to the
I want to
basilisk.
climb
maybe.
over.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you prefer. 22. Okay, it's a struggle. The loose rock and everything, it's hard to get a good handhold. You almost slip and fall a few times, but you do just barely get to make it to the top. And I will
With a 22.
put you right there. Yeah.
Good grief.
What do you see?
Yeah, as you peek around the
I
corner,
peek around the
Yeah,
corner.
I give him my mirror
Good call.
and I put resistance on you. So you've got a 5, you've got a D4 against saving throws on saving throw. You need.
you see that the east and west walls of this long room are covered with cubbies and shelves. A few scraps of leather and parchment remain, but most materials in this room have been heaped on the floor and littered with sticks, branches, and moss to create a sodden nest. The south end of the room is collapsed, and it had seemed unpassable, but you did manage to get to the top. A large pool of blood and the remains of a messily butchered carcass, both crawling with fat flies, rest near the north end of the room, and a pair of blue-scaled kobolds are in the process of butchering the carcass, which appears to be a giant reptile similar to the one nearby that watches on with interest, its powerful jaws slavering and dripping saliva onto the floor.
Does it look like a basilisk?
The kobold looks up to the giant lizard and says, "Here, eat this and stop looking at us!" One of the kobolds screams and tosses a chunk of meat into the jaws of the lizard. "Can't be helped. I haven't got our tribute in days. But he's starving in here. We should just leave." "Can't leave. Tomo gave us orders. We have to stay. Have to keep people out until the bitch is dead."
No, no.
Tomo, that's the leader of the or not the caravan company.
Delivering.
Mhm. Okay.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Did the caravan company have any kind of like insignia or anything?
It would have had an insignia of some sort. I didn't really think about it. It certainly wouldn't be the eclipse symbol. It would just be a kind of generic.
Did they have any kind of like uniform?
That you don't know. Everybody was dead and turned into slimes, so you're not sure.
Okay, well, want to use my glamored studded leather and use it with and have like the insignia of the caravan house on like the chest.
Okay.
And yeah, Tomo is the guy that's super dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Presumably.
You can assume that he was turned into a slime.
All right, you guys wait here. I'm gonna see if I can convince them to come your way.
Yes.
I don't think that you guys actually
you
know
heard that.
Yeah, no, we know nothing. Morak is on the other side.
I heard that.
Yeah.
All right,
So we're just waiting for Morak
chill
to come back.
out. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, I guess we're assuming Morak would have passed it.
I still have to climb back over.
Okay.
So make another
that's what I saw. I'm climbing back over.
make another athletics check. 13.
I
This
got-
time you're not able to get to the other side. And if guidance requires line of sight, Rieta, you do not have it.
Doesn't he have his own guidance?
Guidance myself.
There you go.
17.
Still not enough. You get almost to the top, and then you slip down with rocks tumbling down around you. Actually, as a matter of fact,
Can I hear him failing to climb over the wall?
yes.
Okay, I'll just pull a rope out of my pack and wrap one side around myself and tie it and toss the other side over.
Okay.
So you can attempt another athletics check with advantage this time.
Before I do that, I take a quick peek with the mirror and check if they are looking in my direction.
Yeah, I was looking at their passive perception, which I guess is really low because they are too concerned with butchering this carcass for meat than they are with the sounds of rubble falling, which they might not have heard that far down the corridor.
Okay, I try another athletics.
With advantage
Oh, with advantage.
because of the rope.
And I'll guidance myself again for this one. It's 18.
18 still falls short, even with the rope as you're trying to
Wow.
pull through. You're the rocks are just too loose. You keep slipping and falling. You almost drag Decius into the rubble. You're having a tough time getting over this pile.
I just
Okay, so
I'm gonna
there
try to
now.
climb up, but I'm only just gonna I'm not trying to get over. I'm just trying to climb up so I can be like
Okay.
2 small ones, 1 big one.
All right. Yeah.
And
We'll say
then
that
slide
you
back
do
down.
manage that and slide down. Mark informs the rest of the party that there appears to be,
What does he
like
mean
you
by
said,
one
2
big
small
one?
ones and 1 big one.
So Odysseus
Big
just
one,
looks
what is
around and
that?
says, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Like one
Big
big
one?
kobold?
I don't. Just a very large kobold? Is that possible?
Like,
A lizard
guess
folk,
so.
maybe?
kobolds have
Well,
like giant mutations.
Yeah, but they did say they did say to him, "Stop looking at us."
You didn't hear that.
You didn't
Yeah,
hear
we
that.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Norik not
I guess
pass
I'll
that
try
on?
to check.
No, he hasn't. The only thing he's told us so far is that 2 small ones and 1 big one.
So can I
Yeah.
provide advantage to him, or not advantage? Can I help him, like by trying to pull backwards while he's climbing the rope?
I mean, it would like you can't have double advantage, but I'll say I'll go ahead and lower the DC, so you can attempt another athletics check with advantage, as Decius tries to pull you up and over, and I will lower the DC a bit.
Okay.
I can see the newspaper now. To adventurers and council members foiled by large pile of rubble.
Yeah.
I mean, it is almost to the ceiling.
18 again.
Okay, so an 18, you do manage to get over it, kind of just like sliding on your stomach over the hump at the top, and then rolling down the pile of rubble to land on the ground at Decius's feet.
I was about to say, oh, good, we finally found a place to put Morak, but no, you're back.
Good to see you too. All right. 2 small
One
ones,
big-
one big one.
You
What is
struggled
one
with
big
that.
one
There's
mean?
no,
Large.
no way we would get over.
What's one big
If I-
one?
If I had to guess, probably a basilisk, because the little ones were telling.
Okay, here's
the
a
big one
question:
not to
was it
stare at
walking?
them.
Was it walking on 2 legs or not?
4 legs.
Basilisk. Okay, we got it. We did it. Jesus. Unless it's a drake, but probably not.
The little ones are telling the big one not to look at them. So
A tamed
Mm.
basilisk. Holy shit! These are some put together kobolds, to be honest.
yeah, they are. There could be more around. They were dissecting another basilisk. I don't know why. Feeding it its meat.
Antidote,
guess-
maybe?
Ran out of stuff to feed the
For the
first
stomach
one.
acid?
Maybe.
Maybe they've accidentally turned somebody that they shouldn't have.
Our
But
best.
I think these kobolds have been hired by the same people who ran that shady company.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, I believe we are on the right track. They wouldn't try to defend a temple that didn't have anything of value.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it that's not a good path forward.
No.
It is a path, but it's a very difficult path.
And we know that there may be more than one basilisk.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Well,
And
let's
then
look at this
more
another way.
kobolds.
The basilisk probably isn't going to come up behind us. So we can continue on and see if there's another one.
I
Uh-huh.
can, if you guys think that it's a good idea, I could try and disguise myself as someone from the Colibri caravan house.
No, I think it's we've all got to get over that heap of rocks first. I think we've
Why-
found
why?
another way round first.
Well, I think
Yeah,
we're
we can
going.
go around that.
I think we're going north, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
We need a plan to run away because we're pretty beat up. We cannot go across this pile of rocks.
Well, I'm just
There's-
saying if I go, lead the way.
Yeah, no, I'm voting your plan. These
If
are
it-
kobolds. They're
Yeah, if they think that, I've come with a message from Tomal, then I might be able to
Okay.
lure them.
I get the feeling that certainly Lejane and Decius don't want to engage in any major combat until they've had a long rest. So
Right. That's
I
why I
mean, we
was.
can try.
Yeah.
we may as well retreat and come back tomorrow.
No, people are going to die. A lot of people are going to die. We have to risk something for once.
Haven't you almost died like 6 times?
Yeah, well, welcome
I
to
feel like
the
you're risking a
fucking.
lot all the time.
Welcome to our path in life.
I mean, Rieta does have a
This
point.
is-
If we die here, then everyone will die.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I
if
have-
we rest, then
And
You-
it's,
fewer
yeah,
you know, fewer people
I
will
sense
die.
I've got a-
reluctance to go ahead, and we're reaching a stalemate.
No, I'm not
Yes.
reluctant.
I have no
we're trying to
reluctance
go
to
ahead right now.
stop. I have no reluctance to stop. We need to go now.
Okay. then
We're trying here.
That is Morak's opinion. It's like
We are pressing along when conditions are unfavorable. We're not
take
trying to
my
stop.
Mirror from Morak, and I have a poke through the door. Is the door open first?
It is not locked.
It's not.
I'm gonna go ahead and glamour my armor.
I take
Okay.
it you want me to stealth
do
again.
that.
Yeah,
You can if you want. That's a choice. That's up to you.
I can
If you
also
want to
As
stealth.
I
I can also lead the
stick
way.
my mirror through the door.
Yeah, I give her mirror back.
I took it.
Yeah,
Did
you're
you not
standing
hear
right
me?
next
I
to her.
said she takes the mirror from Morak.
Alright.
Oh God, PTSD.
So-
I did not hear that, but we're assuming.
So, peeking through the door, you see that this large room is lit by an enormous glowing sun symbol on the floor. The symbol is a loose spiral with several triangles arranged around it like rays. The ceiling bears 2 holes, each one about a foot in diameter. One is positioned directly above the center of the symbol on the floor, while the other is offset from it by about 10 feet. 2 large stone fonts in the southwest and southeast corners of the room bear clear, clean water. Several 10-foot tall reflective metal plates line the walls. Double doors lead out to the to the east and west, and you can sense the ancient magic of this place, a magic that keeps the sun symbol lit and keeps the water in the fonts clean and free of impurities. Ripples of light dance across the walls as the light of the sun is reflected off the water.
Morak, is it you that can detect, like negative energy and stuff? I don't see anything in here.
I can
It's
detect
just
magic.
Cinder's. This is Cinder's, like the main temple with
My specialty is undead, not anything more.
I can.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
just,
I could go ahead and sense, but I mean, we're in a temple. All I'm gonna get is consecration everywhere.
Okay.
I can detect magic, but
I
I'm.
don't
I mean,
magic.
I'm sure it's gonna be magic. Like,
there's
are
going
we
to be magic because of the. Yeah.
are we suspecting Cinder's sigil is trapped?
Can I make an Arcana
No.
check?
I think we go in and we'll see if there's any change to the sunstone.
What are you trying? What are you trying to accomplish with an Arcana check? What are you trying to discern?
Who has the sunstone?
Yeah, actually, who's carrying it? I think is it Lucien that's carrying the
I
sunstone?
didn't take it. No.
I don't think we ever decided who took it.
Nope, we did not.
All right. Roll
Uh,
1d5.
See, okay. Yeah,
4.
Rieta. No, I already rolled. Rieta has
Oh,
it.
okay. Gotcha.
Okay, Rieta goes in then.
I guess with my Arcana check, I just kind of want to see if interacting with this symbol will have any effect on.
That would be more of a religion check.
I'll do a religion check
I will assist.
and I'll add my
I will guidance.
Okay.
Uh, all right. So as you observe the room, although the sun symbol's glow is plainly magical, it has. It seems to be that you come to understand that the symbol is part of like a network of power that can possibly be activated, but not from this room.
I'm sorry. Do I notice anything with the sunstone that I'm holding?
You do not see any change to the sunstone. Um, so yeah, you realize that this symbol serves as a conduit for a network of power that cannot be activated from this room. But you do remember on the second floor from over a year ago when you visited this place before that there was a second similar symbol. You also look about the room and realize that these reflective metal plates can be moved and repositioned.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You just kind of answered my question.
It's a
So it's
mirror
not-
puzzle.
Yes.
How heavy are these metal plates?
Don't try to move one.
Do they like slide on the wall?
You haven't examined one of them yet. If someone wants to make an investigation check to try
I
and figure
will
out,
do.
I don't even know where they are. They're all
I mean, they just
they're
line,
conceptual. Okay.
yeah.
I think probably LeJane is better for the investigation check.
I mean, it's not a very high DC. You go over, you examine the mirrors, you try to lift one up.
D4 as
It's not terribly heavy. I mean, it's not very light either, but you can lift it up on your own without any needs for like an athletics check or something. You do see that they are secured to like these stands that can swivel, so you can move these reflective panels and reposition them. But you can also lift them up and off of it and carry it if you wanted to.
Okay. If I bring the sunstone, is there anywhere that looks like the sunstone would fit in somewhere?
Not that you can see, not in this room.
No.
And there's no
Okay.
there's no light. It's just the symbol on the ground, right? There's no light beaming down anywhere.
You do see sunlight coming in from the two holes in the ceiling.
Can I carry the whole stand?
You can carry the panel. The stand is like bolted to the wall.
We
You,
step
but
on
you
this?
can take off the reflective metal panel and you can move that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna carry it and like hold it under this. Under
As you
this
do,
one.
you see the sunlight is reflected off of the metal panel, and it sends a beam of light, lighting up a corner of the room.
I shine it in Morek's eyes.
You shine it in Morek's eyes, and yeah,
Find it on the
it hurts.
sunstone instead.
Sorry.
Is there anything on the walls anywhere other than these metal panels that looks like it could be lit up?
I
No.
stand underneath the beams and trying
Okay.
to get them to align on the sunstone, see if it does anything.
Oh yeah.
You stand beneath the ray of light coming in through the ceiling. It does not seem to have an effect on the sunstone.
Okay, I don't think there's
By the way,
anything.
Lujane is just horrified right now because, like, we know there are goblins or kobolds and a basilisk right through that door, and we're just
Yep.
like playing with the fucking mirrors. Just hear us like, the door with all the death behind it. I'm gonna grab this mirror off the wall and shimmy it around.
She shines the light in Lujane's eyes. In Lujane's eye.
Lujane, just like, stop goofing. Please, life and death. Come on.
I suggest we go this way. I know
But we don't know what's that way.
No, I know.
Well, we know there aren't basilisks, probably.
Then we don't know that if there's a probably.
I
know
know
that
there's
there's a
at least
basilisk
one less
the other way.
basilisk in this direction.
There's less chance.
Lujang, stop listening to that voice
It's
now.
not like
Oh
they're that
God.
So
common.
Oh fuck.
It's worth a try. We might find something this way that will help. us
Yeah.
with
No,
those
you've opened the door. We are opening the door.
I stealth again.
Go
And
for it.
stealthily stick my mirror through, just in case. And add my guidance.
Okay.
18.
So, as you peek in, you see 5 stone slabs protrude from the walls of this room about 3 feet above the floor. See carvings of scrolls in the walls above that hint they may have once been used as desks or work tables, but they're now covered with a mat of muddy reeds to serve as sleeping ledges. Double doors lead to the south, and you can also see 3 10-foot tall reflective steel plates. Sitting on one of the slabs, admiring her reflection on one of the plates, is a corpulent, blue-scaled kobold. Her face is covered in rouge and white powder and eyeshadow, and a much failed attempt to look more attractive. Several kobolds crowd around her, one fanning her with palm fronds, another one washing her feet, and another hand feeding her these large, fat, milky white grubs. You do see a fourth one off to the side that seems to be reciting very bad poetry. Roses are blue, violets ain't. You're real pretty.
How many
Magical.
are there in total?
5, and I can actually show you the burn now.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
sneak attack this time, right?
I sneak them?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
5
We
people.
sneak attack this time, right?
Hold on. Why don't I talk to them first? I have
Moonbeam.
Okay, we just tried that, and Jane almost died.
Yeah, but Lou Jane's stupid and
I've
I'm
already
not.
moonbeamed.
So okay, so go ahead and make your cylinder with the moonbeam.
Okay, let's see. What color should moonlight be? Yellow, maybe. Yeah. Circle. It's a 5-foot radius cylinder. I'm just gonna. Oh God, why did I draw a square? Just gonna drop that right over there.
Okay.
Actually, are we allowed to put them just in off locations like that?
Yeah, you can position it however you want to.
Okay, so I could hit all of them with
Fine.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that.
Oh.
I do that.
Well, I mean, no, it's kind of yeah, because they're not actually 5 feet wide by 5 feet
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what I said.
So
Yeah.
you
So
can
I
get
put it in the square
yeah.
on the grid. Yeah,
Correct.
that's why I asked.
So they all take. Well, they don't all take. So let's do this real quick, and then we'll have folks roll for initiative. All right. So that one
Jesse takes the time to facepalm again.
takes 12.
Oh, by the way, I don't know what happened to Wind Dancer, but I never put it away. I never recalled it.
And it is still in the first room that you were in.
Oh, okay, I can't see it. So I just put another one over here.
So yeah, while y'all are whispering to each other, trying to devise a plan of action, Lujane immediately casts her moonbeam spell, and
We were just
this
whispering with the door
pale
open right over here.
lunar light flashes down in a pillar of what is it? Radiant energy.
Radiant.
Catching the 4 kobolds, they immediately become enraged. Everyone, click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Oh, you know what? I got a turn extra basically, so it's fine. Do we get a surprise round, or are we?
You did.
Surprise round is not a thing.
You kind of
Okay.
took it.
Like I let you have your surprise. They're not surprised anymore, so no, there is
Okay,
no.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Well, we could have already in action, but
Correct.
we just.
But we were
laughed.
just like whispering outside, like if they just turned their heads.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
Rieta,
but-
you are the first to act.
Yeah,
have
she
disguise-
is gonna use her Eldritch Blast.
'Kay.
On. I'll show you first of all this one first.
Okay. And the moonbeam stays, right?
Yeah, the moonbeam. I can keep moving.
Okay. 21 hits and 26 hit.
Okay.
Are you directing them at the same kobold?
If it doesn't go down with the first ray. Yes.
It does not go down. Both Eldritch Blasts catch it square in the body. It draws its axe and just hisses at you menacingly, though it does look severely weakened at this point.
And then I jump back here behind Morak.
Decius just like looks to the side and says, "Wait, what?"
All right.
It starts its
next
turn on
one.
Moonbeam. It takes. Moonbeam. Make another save.
Can't
Or
believe
it fails and
failed
takes
fast.
11,
All right.
30. It's 30
and it is
points.
racked in radiant pain, but it is still up. And now it is going to rage and advance forward.
Oh, it's a barbarian kobold.
Oh no!
And it will make 2 battle axe attacks against Decius. So an 18 and an 11.
The 18 hits.
You take 4 slashing damage as its mouth becomes like frothing with saliva and its eyes go red. It rushes up to you and catches you with a slash with its axe.
Decius was like prepared for like a big gaping wound to open up, and then like it
Yeah.
flinched against his like kneecap, and he just looks at it.
Didn't do a lot of damage. All right, the next one is also going to rage. Well, it
And
needs
it's also
to
going to take moving damage.
fails the save and takes 8.
Mhm.
It's not going to be able to get close enough to do anything, I don't think, but they are going to fill up this door.
Hold the door.
And Morak, it is your turn.
All right. Seeing this kobold come up to us, can I see him from here? Or do I have to move up?
You can see this one.
Yeah. Okay, that's the one I want to target. I want to cast Toll the Dead on him.
Okay. The con, right?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom, sorry. Natural 1 for a 0. It takes
Ooh.
13 necrotic damage and it kills Overdead.
Yay!
Body slumps
Okay.
to the floor.
Okay. I'm going to.
Way to go.
Yeah. Okay. Bad idea.
Oh no.
Hey,
Boom.
my
Right there.
Eldritch Blast didn't do anything.
Right. You get in position trying to get behind the kobold, maneuvering around you, or around it. It is the next one's turn. Or, I'm
Hmm.
sorry, unless you had a bonus action.
Decius is just like,
Oh,
but,
does the
but why? We had a perfect bottleneck.
this one isn't in the initiative, by the way.
It's not?
We don't see it.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah.
we'll just have her go next.
I guess that one goes next. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to cast second level spell, spiritual weapon,
Hey.
and I'm gonna throw it against the one I'm right in front of.
Okay.
I'll throw it on the opposite side of me. Ah, it misses.
It does miss, I'm afraid.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. So it is now her turn. And you're the one in the room, so it will take a. Let's see, hold on. Fuck, where is she?
Moonbeam damage.
Oh, yeah. God, fucking Moonbeam.
It was a good choice of spell for my last fucking spell slot.
Oh, wow, guys. Okay. And it is going to. Let's see. Okay. Uh,
It
it,
was your best shot.
she's going to. She raises her hand. You see the fire erupt from her fingertips. 3 scorching rays of flame fire towards you. Does the 17 hit?
No.
Okay. So as these 3 rays of fire slam into your body, it can't penetrate your armor. You barely feel the heat. All right. This kobold's turn now, and it's going to try and plug up the door again. Can't occupy the same space as your scythe, but it can go there. All right, and Hirith, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Oof.
All right, roll a d4.
Me?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you send Wind Dancer, and it's kind of actually a much more enclosed space, and with your dagger, it's having a hard time maneuvering between the wall and the kobold to make a decent strike, and it misses.
Okay. Question. I'm gonna put. Wait, do I even have the slot for it? Yeah, I do. Stop highlighting. What the fuck?
Why didn't I move? I'm an idiot.
Where did that go? Oh, it's behind the wall. Can you get that for me?
Yeah,
Thank
what are
you.
you doing?
So if I move where this dead guy is, does the will the thunder wave hit this one, even though he's kinda behind, like, kinda behind the door? Like, he's in my line
Yeah,
of sight. Will it hit him?
it'll still hit him. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move there and do my thunder wave.
Okay. So take 3. And so it takes the full 7
And
and is blown back 10 feet.
yeah.
Marak, you do get an attack of opportunity if you choose to take it.
Yeah, I take it. Cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. $19 this time.
Yeah, it saves.
Okay. Next warrior, it is going to rage. Such an idiot for not moving the spellcaster too. Takes a full 11.
Mhm.
Now it will rage and it will rush forward and attack Morak with 2 swipes from the battle axe.
Okay.
A natural 20 and a regular 20.
Yeah, I take both.
So you take 12 from the first swipe from the battle axe, and you take 3 from the second, for a total
Okay.
of 15 slashing
Okay.
damage.
Ow.
Decius, you're up.
Okay. Decius can't really move into the room. So I'll blast this kobold once and see if I can get it out of the way.
Okay.
Ah,
No, this is
sorry.
going to hit Lejeune somehow.
It's not actually. I'm gonna say that trying to fire past Hirith to hit the kobold, which was already using Hirith as cover. You will hit Hirith with this. I'm not making you roll for it. I mean, you're just right there next to her. So go ahead and roll damage. And Hirith, you take 10 force damage.
Okay, do I fly into the room or what?
You would just have to
It's
move 10 feet.
compelling, yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I will say, but like you get blasted against the kobold and who like pushes you back. So it's like you get thrown back, you hit the kobold pushes you away. It's
So I'm
like
just ping-ponging?
pretty much, yeah.
So what, they both move 5 feet or something? Or?
No,
It's just-
they're not moving.
Here it's just like glares at Decius and says, "Owie!
He's like, why are you in front of me?
You saw me here!"
Lujane, it is your turn.
No, I still had a
Okay.
second beam, and I was firing them both at the kobold.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you do have a second beam. Sorry, go ahead.
12. I
And the
assume that
12
misses.
It does miss, unfortunately.
That's my
Yeah, you go to cast your second one after already hitting Gareth, and she turns away and kind of slaps your hand and it throws off your aim.
Yeah.
And Lujane, you're up.
She wouldn't slap his hand,
Okay.
she'd slap his face.
That would be equally distracting.
Okay, Lujane's going to take a step here. She's going to use her action to move her moonbeam over these two.
Okay. Does it do damage when you move it or just on their
it-
turn?
Let me make sure because I'm pretty sure it does damage on both.
Okay.
The moonbeam. When it enters its area for the first time or it starts its turn there, I believe that's, yeah, it is entering for the first time when I move it there. As long as I'm moving it onto different targets. I can post the whole thing if you want to read.
Oh. Well, you did it anyways. Okay.
Yep. You can't stop me.
When it enters for the first time on a turn.
Yeah, when it enters. So
Okay.
not when you move the beam.
Okay, so then that will just be
But
there
on
for
their next turn, yeah.
And then I'm going to use my telekinetic shove to move. I'm trying to get a gauge for where Morak is. No, I'm going to have to move this one. I'm going to shove it. So roll a strength save.
Yeah. 18.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
I think Luzang, you might have saw me enter the room and maybe you saw me went left, and that's about all you know.
Yeah.
Rieta, you're up.
Yeah, I'm moving 10 feet here. I'm gonna attack this kobold in front of Hireth.
Natural
my
one
out.
would be so funny right here. I'm just saying. It'd be hilarious.
That would
But
be
go ahead, yeah.
hilarious.
You know that's
Okay. 22 hits.
okay, and another roll.
Seventeen misses.
That's it.
With Hirith in the way, you're struggling to get a bead on the small kobold behind her, and rather than risk hitting her, you fire wide.
Okay, and I go back. Mhm.
Kobold's dead.
Let's see.
It's this one's turn. And let's make a Constitution save.
Yeah, let me
20,
roll.
so go ahead and roll the damage. Yep.
Yep.
'Cause it takes half on a success, right? Or does it take?
That is correct.
Takes half.
Like-
Okay.
Scroll down and find Moonbeam. Yeah. 8.
Oh shit.
Okay. Ghostly pale moonlight blasts down from the ceiling on this thing. Kind of shrugs it off a little bit. He's not too hurt yet.
All right.
And it is going to get into position to attack Morak. Advantage with pack tactics. 24 and a 12. I imagine the 12 misses.
12 misses, 24 hits.
All right, you take 4 slashing damage as it comes up around side of you and working in concert with its fellow kobold. it is able to catch you while you are distracted for 4 slashing damage.
Nice.
Right. It's her turn now. I need both Hereth and Decius to make wisdom saving throws with advantage. As the blue scaled female kobold is just kind of like shimmying there in place, trying to look seductive, running her hands over her body. But her attempts to charm person fail, as you regard the corpulent kobold as absolutely disgusting. And now she's going to go and duck under one of these stone slabs. And Marek, it is your turn.
Okay.
Wow, those stone slabs are camouflaged.
Yeah, they are a little hard to
They
see.
are. It's like stone slabs. I'm like, where?
Well, they're kind of like lining up with this like angle. So
Yeah. So Marek, what do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch,
Ooh. which one?
and I am going to attack
Okay.
that one with it.
11 misses.
All right.
Yeah. Is that it for your turn?
I'm going to shift the scythe
Uh-huh.
over here, and I'm gonna, with my bonus action, and I'm gonna attack with that.
Yep.
Fuck
Ooh.
me.
Yeah, the
Aw.
spectral scythe just kind of glides right through it and doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay. That is my turn.
All right.
Oh, baby.
The one in front of Hereth will make 2 battle axe attacks against her. 7 and 13. I don't think either of those
neither.
hit.
No.
Yeah. You just kind of deftly, nimbly dodge out of the way. And Hereth, you're up.
Can I kick or shove this guy to the ground?
You can use your action to shove it up to 5 feet away from you, or you can shove it to the ground and knock it prone.
If I shove it to the ground, can I move past it into the room? Or do I need to move it 5 feet away?
You would need to move it 5 feet away, and you still wouldn't be able to get all the way into the room. It would still be blocking you.
I couldn't. I can't stand in this tile. Like, I can't go like
yeah, they
this.
don't. It doesn't really line up very well with the map. But yeah, I'd say you could if you succeed in your shove action.
Okay.
So it's
It's strength
athletic.
versus strength.
It's
So
strength versus strength. Yeah.
Okay.
Make a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
This is.
Wow.
versus the barbarian who is raging with
It
advantage on
literally
strength
rolled a
checks.
12.
Fuck!
It's raging. It has advantage.
I know, and it still only rolled a 12.
Damn.
I was close.
Yeah. They're kobolds. They're small. They're not terribly strong.
Well, I'm just gonna incur the attack of opportunity and move.
Okay. 24 as you move away. The axe slashes across your lower back for 4 slashing damage.
And I can still use my bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
$16 just hits. And he needs to make a strength or a constitution save to avoid being deafened. Which it does make with the 21, but it does take 11 damage. Well, no, it only takes 6 because it is raging.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna finish moving there anyway.
Okay.
Moonbeam.
Can Moonbeam. If only they were smart enough to realize that you are responsible for this, but they're not. They're kobolds. So it rolled 11 and takes the full 11 damage.
He got Dude Moon. That beam hit him.
I mean,
I
they
feel
didn't
kind-
see who cast it in the first place, and it's like you're kind of moving
one
it with
next
your
to it.
mind. Yeah.
Kind of a little bit heretical, I think, to be using a moonbeam in a sun temple, but you know.
Well, moonlight is just the sun reflected off of the moon, so
Oh, you got me there.
Decius, you're up.
That guy didn't have a turn.
Oh fuck, I forgot to attack Morak. Ah, fucking moonbeam.
Sorry.
So 11 and 24. I know the 11 misses. Yeah. You take 7 slashing damage as
Okay.
it brings its battle axe right into the side of your knee. These guys like going for the kneecaps.
God damn my knee.
Decius, you're up.
Okay, I can stand on this guy's corpse, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move forward. Does that give me even a little bit of vision of this guy here?
Yeah, but it is going to have cover.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if it has cover. If I hit the one in front of it, I'm gonna green flame blade.
Okay.
Works.
24.
24 hits for sure.
Oh,
15 plus 8 to the one in front of me.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to look up rage real quick. Does magical slashing do full damage, or is it still halved by rage?
I believe rage only halves mundane damage unless
Oh.
you're a bear totem.
Okay.
If you're a bear
I think
totem,
that's right.
it's all damage except for psychic.
I think you're right. Yeah. So it would have taken the 5 earlier, and it will take the 23. Right? Yeah.
And then
No.
the other one will take 11 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah. You go in. Magical green flame flickering across your sword. You bring it down, gashing this kobold across the chest. The flame leaps over to splash against the other one on the back. Is that it for your turn?
Yep, that'll be it.
Jane, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's chill touch the mage in the back.
Okay. Does have
16
cover.
hit? Oh shit.
Unfortunately, it does not because of the cover.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and shove this one.
Okay. Another strength.
Another strength save. Yeah.
Roll a 12.
Oh, okay. It gets pushed 5 feet.
Okay. Decius, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Haha. 26.
Definitely hits.
18 magical slash.
Holy Jesus.
Goodness. That is actually enough to put it down as it gets pushed away by the mage hand spores. You bring your blade down right where the shoulder meets the collarbone, and it drives. You can hear the cracking of ribs as the blade cuts down nearly halfway through its body, and it falls over dead, bleeding out. Oh my God, Steve! Yeah, you're up.
Yeah, she's gonna come here and she's gonna go for this one, I think. I got clear shot on that one.
It's gonna have some cover.
Okay, what about this one?
She has cover as well. She's under the stone slab.
Oh. Okay.
Like you've ever rolled below a 20 on your Eldritch Blast. Like, come
Okay,
on.
I'm gonna go for this one. I
Okay.
do. I do. I missed one of my last ones, didn't I?
That is
Yeah,
true.
toughies.
That hits.
Uh,
That one does not.
yeah, see? And then she's
Yeah.
back in.
Okay. So the first one catches in the back. It turns around, ducks under the second one, looks for who tried to shoot at him, but just assumes it's Decius.
Sorry, Decius.
That's all right. It's what I'm here for.
It's this one's turn, and it will. No, it's going to try. It's going to go to block the door because it's trying to keep y'all away from the blue kobold. So, Mark, you do get an attack of opportunity against it if you choose to take
I'm not taking it.
it. Okay. And so it will make 2 battle axe attacks against Decius. First one's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 9 slashing damage.
And it looks like Frizzy found a sage advice that yes, barbarian rage does work versus magic weapons.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'll keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
Barbarians have resistance slashing damage type, no matter the source.
Okay.
How much damage was that?
9 slashing. And the second one was a 12, which I imagine misses.
That will miss.
All right.
It also entered Lujain airspace, so it's gonna take a.
Space. Oh shit, that caught me off guard.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Rolled a 17.
Okay, no worries.
All right. The kobold mage.
Oh no. Check
What
this
should
ability.
do?
Ah.
What would she do? I think she would probably move over here, cast Scorching Ray at Morak again.
Okay.
Hold on. For 15?
Nope.
Fuck. All right, yeah. All 3 rays of fire. Again, they make contact with your armor, but they're just too weak to cause any damage to you. She kind of curses and she crawls under another stone slab.
Damn it.
Morak.
Okay. All right. Since it's a concentration spell, I'm gonna try Vampiric Touch again.
Okay. Got it that time for 13 necrotic.
Okay, I gained 6 HP from that.
Nice.
Nice.
And bonus action.
The scythe?
How does he look? How's the kobold look?
He looks pretty injured at this point. You can see the necrotic flesh where you touched him peeling away at the scales, and his raging attitude seems to be diminished somewhat. He's starting to look a little fatigued.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely scythe or
Okay.
magic spiritual weapon.
Okay.
13?
I'm afraid misses.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm staying in the spot.
Gareth.
Okay. I'm gonna wind dancer that guy.
It's all right. So the blade is finally able to get into a space where it can drive itself deep into the kobold's side. And it needs to make a con save. A 4, so it is now deafened.
Okay. It's still up.
It is still up.
Um. I don't think I can really get in there. Oh, wait. I will frostbite him. I'll bite him with frost.
12. God damn, that's a lot for cantrip.
And that's gonna be
Yeah.
if it does it kill him?
It does not. The cold damage spreads across the body. You can see its scales start to be overtaken by frost, and it's looking like it's on its last legs. Like, you almost put him down, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Okay. Um she's just gonna say before she ends her turn, don't kill the good-looking kobold.
Okay.
Okay. Just a note for frostbite. I believe that enemy that got hit with it also has disadvantage on next attack.
Yes,
I
I
think-
think so. Here,
I think so
I'll-
too, but
Yeah.
that is true. All right. But this one doesn't have advantage. It's going to make 2 battle axe attacks against you, Morak. 20 and 9.
20 hits.
You take 3 slashing damage to the knee.
My fucking knee.
Oh God, I thought people were just quiet. I got disconnected there for a second. Moonbeam.
Oh yeah, fucking man.
God damn, my knee. Looks like he's really working the knee there.
Like they are just excavating your knee. This isn't fighting anymore. This is just like what's
Nope.
underneath this kneecap? What's on the other side of this knee?
Don't worry, don't worry. It's a rest spot. Don't worry.
Alright, so
Yep.
this guy in front of me, I don't like him being in front of me. I can't see anything else within 5 feet of him, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna booming blade him.
Okay.
21.
21 hits for sure.
17 slashing and 1 thunder damage. And
Yeah.
moves before my next turn, 2d8 thunder damage.
Doesn't matter much. You swing your greatsword, cleaving the head from its shoulders with a thunderous boom, and it goes down. It is deceased.
And then to a desert, he just goes, hey, the door's open.
Do you use any movement?
Yeah, I just used 15.
Okay.
And he just sort of looks around the room. Hey, Morag, do you got this?
Yeah, I got this. As he's holding his knee.
Great. I'll get right up in this spellcaster's face.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
She's kind of like cowering beneath the stone slab at this point. Lujane, you are up, and you find that the way is finally open.
Okay, Lujane feels bad for abandoning plan. Use the disguise and talk it through. So she's not going to abandon plan. Let's take the spellcaster alive. She's going to blindly trust in that. She's going to come over here. She's going to say, "Oh, hey, there Morak is," and he's not even a totally battered, dead corpse yet. It's been a good day, I guess. And she's going to chill touch this dude
20 hits
for nothing.
for not a lot. Yeah, just the creeping necrotic veins passing over its shoulder. Doesn't seem to notice it much. Still looking pretty beat up though. So for your
Yeah.
turn?
Let's see. Can you use a trip or anything else on an attack of opportunity, or is it just a weapon attack?
I think it's just a melee attack unless you have Warcaster.
All right, then that's it.
Okay.
Wait, I should not stand in the doorway. Okay.
Rieta.
We good.
Okay, Rietta's gonna come here. And she is gonna hold on a minute. I think I'll come here. Is this one out in the open? Have I got a clear shot of that one?
Gonna have a pretty good bit of cover.
Right, okay, I'll come a bit further in there.
Okay.
And she will use her Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, the first one blasts its head off and it crumbles to the knees before falling over dead at Morak's feet.
And then she's going to attack the blue one, but not to kill.
With magic?
Is that not possible?
That's. You know what? It's fine. Go ahead and roll a d4.
A D4.
Yeah.
No.
Nope, you're fine. It just crashes into the stone slab above her head.
Okay.
And once it gets to her turn, she's going to use her what's that ability called for kobolds? The cower, grovel, and beg, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tried and tradition ability.
Yeah, and that's what she does. Right at Decius' feet, she goes, "Please, please don't hurt me. Please, I'm sorry. I'll do anything. Oh my God, Steve!"
Foolish and vain
Is she
woman.
speaking in common?
She's speaking in Draconic, actually.
Destius does not speak Draconic. What a shame.
Not either.
Neither does Morak.
But you can
No.
see her on the ground, clearly terrified. She drops her staff, and
I've
she's
got
kind of
one
like
more
raising her
here.
hands up. So even though you can't understand what she's saying, you still get the gist.
Oh,
It's still, but it's up to you to decide what you want to do. We can
I mean,
bring initiative back up.
she, no one speaks her language, right?
Spells I've
Well,
got.
she was speaking in
Hold on a minute.
Draconic. You don't know if she knows more than
I
that.
can
That's what I'm
I
asking the
can
party.
cast comprehend languages.
Okay, so eventually we might be able to get something from her, but just not now.
I'm gonna just go ahead and
I can only understand it though. It doesn't mean I can speak it.
Yeah.
that's
That
charm
works.
person. Hello.
God, I'm so tempted to use Vampire Touch still. God damn it.
So after 10 minutes, I've got comprehend languages, and I say, "Do you understand me?"
You probably could have asked her that in common.
She can speak common.
You don't know.
Or-
You haven't
I don't
asked
know.
her.
But either she's going to say yes in common or
But-
no in
Or
Draconic.
not say anything.
When you say, "Can you understand me?" she says, "You can't speak it," right? Well, hold on. That takes 10 minutes. Here, you're doing charm person.
Yeah.
It rolled a 12, so she is charmed by you. She relaxes a bit, and she kind of just looks up at you.
I just say, calm down. Why did you attack us? We're with the Calibri caravan house. I always forget the full name.
Yeah. I didn't know. We're told to attack anyone that comes through.
Well, we're just checking on operations here. Sorry about your guards, but we really need a progress update. Or a status update. Stand down, stand down, everyone, she says. Hello?
Jane takes a step
No.
back. I don't know
Okay,
what the
I
hell
didn't
happened to Matt.
I don't know what the hell happened to Matt either, so.
I just
Matt.
disconnected.
We can
Oh,
hear you
not good.
now.
Now you're
Okay.
here.
Weird. All right.
That's weird.
Yeah, she just looks at you confused, like, I don't know what you mean.
Give me a status. What's your status?
What was the plan?
Yeah,
My hand's dead and I'm fucking hurt. What do you think my status is?
no. I mean, the status of your crew, everyone here.
They're They're dead!
Is there anyone else?
I have it on good authority that there's more.
Yes, there's more. There's Chieftain up the stairs.
I point towards the doors behind me, and it's like, those stairs.
Yes,
Oh,
through the door.
up the stairs.
Yeah, she's pointing to this door.
I know. Borak is kind of playing a little dumb.
Okay.
And hold on, I'm trying to ask. What's in the room over across the hall? Here, it points over there.
The one that more. Oh,
This one.
I assume that one.
more friends. Giant lizards.
How many of each?
I don't know. I haven't been over there in a while.
Do you not know your own operation? Like,
I
here
have a funny
here is
feeling she's not the leader.
all right. Why don't you take us to see your chieftain? Since we clearly need answers from someone who's in charge.
Make a persuasion check.
I'd give you guidance.
Yeah.
And you would have advantage because
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
she's charmed. Okay. Okay, but there's the basilisks on the other side of the door. So maybe not?
Are they not under your control?
No, they belong to the chieftain.
So how are you supposed to communicate with your chieftain?
We're not. We just collect the food and shinies.
Shinies?
Hmm.
Gold,
Wait,
probably.
I thought you said you worked for the Calibri Caravan House.
I do. I'm testing you.
So you brought the food and shinies?
Indeed. They're out in the front lobby.
Make a deception check with advantage because she's charmed. Okay. Haven't food 3 days. She starts running off.
Alright, like, here's, like,
No,
Slit-
no, no.
slits her throat, like, kill her.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, Leger blocked the doorway.
Awesome.
So as she's running away, you're going to attempt to slit her throat.
No, she's making she's drawing her thumb across her neck. Like, making the motion to slit her
Oh.
throat.
Decius will like slash her.
Okay.
I'll
Making
just
it. Go
tell
ahead.
Don't toll the dead.
So
Blaster.
all of you make your attacks.
Oh.
It's missing hit points.
Wow.
It's like, nope.
All right. Hold
That
on.
means I
Sorry.
hit.
So she is no longer charmed.
Really? Why?
Oh, I wonder why.
She's dead.
Oh, yeah, Jesus. I guess Hirith will also, like, stab her.
It just says, you vain and stupid
Zhang, do you
woman."
want to
Oops.
join on this action?
Just with the sudden onslaught that she was not prepared for because she thought you were friendly, you just absolutely annihilate her.
I love the image of teamwork of just everyone attacking at once, and it's just a great bonding exercise.
Do they not realize that they are causing so many problems for the kobold refugees who live here?
Maybe they're just trying to make some money.
I don't know if these kobolds are even actually from this town. I mean, they could have come with the caravan.
No, this is it. But kobolds live here.
No, I know
we
that
were-
kobolds live here in this town, but we have no idea if these specific kobolds are from this town.
Could
I
be.
thought
Don't know.
they had closer ties than that. You know,
I think they have
more of a
ties to their
sense
clan. I
of-
don't know if they're all for the good of kobold kind. That doesn't strike me as kobold ideology.
And I don't
Yeah.
think they would speak for all the kobolds in Tent Town or wherever they call it now.
very unfortunate. So apparently, behind these doors is stairs. Do we go this way or do we go?
Well,
finish
there's
off
also
the
basilisks.
I
There's
think the
basilisks in both
let's Clear
directions.
this floor.
So,
Yeah.
anyone, can I make like an insight check on what she meant by shinies? I mean, I think maybe she means money, but I'm not sure.
You can make an insight check to be certain.
Okay.
I'll assist you on that
Please.
because
I mean, not that it's gonna help.
That was so bad. Yeah, obviously shinies means like gold, treasure, baubles,
it's like
things like that.
I said that as like it's probably it's gold, but yeah, before
So,
like, I'm like yeah, it's gold. Chinese.
so Morak, just to be clear, you saw kobolds cutting up a carcass to feed
Yes.
to a basilisk.
Basilisk.
But
That's
the-
what it looked like.
But the basilisk wasn't
Is it-
attacking them.
Is
No.
it for a greater monster? The
Well, they were
dragon?
They were waiting for food for probably 3 days. That's understandable why they killed it now.
Yeah, they
That
must
makes sense
be
to me.
they must be low on I don't know, supplies, yeah. So
Let's go.
I'm wondering I'm wondering if we can get past these basilisks without having to fight them if we give them food.
Oh, we've
Throw
got a
a
couple
corpse on them.
kobold corpses here to throw at them, yeah.
We might want
I
to
look
try
at
it.
Deciduous and I'm like, I did not think you would think of that idea.
I mean, I could
I mean,
also
kobolds aren't exactly civilized.
Fair.
I could
And then
also
we still have a cinder temple that is overrun with basilisk.
yes, but
Well,
yeah.
we're trying
But we can deal with that, when we're not all half dead.
Yeah, we need to figure out what we're doing here in this temple with this sunstone, and that might involve things on the top floor. So we need to check it out. But
I might
Okay.
try and ask those kobolds. She said there's friendlies over there. Morak, do you
We're
think
friendly to her?
Yes, but I'm also wearing the insignia of the Calibri.
Yeah, they didn't seem to care too much about that.
We attacked them first. That was
Yeah, that
our
was-
fault.
yeah, if
Well, that was
I don't know,
Ukraine's fault.
if we call it from around a corner, maybe instead of standing directly in front of them and stating like that's going to be our best shot. If they can't
How many
directly
times
attack,
do
how
you
do you
need
get
to be slashed before you realize that you can't reason with?
I
your
didn't get
fighting?
hurt at all that fight.
No, I was standing in front of you
I-
taking the hits.
I will say, basically, I think the kobolds might understand, but the basilisks don't care. So, that is my wording.
So what's the plan?
Hirith was just gonna walk over and talk to the kobolds and see if she can. Wait, hold on. Let's move these bodies in so they're not in line of sight.
Yeah, I'll move the
Oh
bodies.
yeah,
Okay.
I just
I'll
wanna
put 'em
ask
down
them
here?
some
I'll
questions.
stuff them like underneath anything along these sides. Like if I can stuff them in like little holes or crevices, I'm like,
Decius will use his last
in
spell
there.
slot to heal himself, hopefully.
hey Matt,
Yep.
Lejane is feeling slightly inspired by the sun here. Will she remember that kobolds are light blind?
Make an nature check.
All right. Yeah.
You know that absolutely the kobolds are sensitive to sunlight, which is probably why this room appears to be untouched.
Okay. Okay. If we're gonna do something like this, let's just, to be as ready as possible, let's set up some mirrors, do a little sunlight bounce into the doorway, so that if they start trying to attack through it, they're blind.
That works for me.
Yeah, that's going to make it safer for us. For all I know, basilisks are light blind too, but I'm not sure on that.
Can you make a nature check?
That would be a
Yeah.
pretty specific piece of knowledge. But
I'm gonna use my necklace to cure wounds myself once. I
Okay.
think.
I'm sorry, Matt. Did you say I couldn't? What's
Yeah, you can make an extra check.
all right? I'm rolling
Yeah.
good.
From the knowledge that you've gathered, especially from the book you all now carry, there's no mention of basilisks being sensitive to sunlight.
Yeah, yeah, that might be a long shot, but
In fact,
mean,
they
there's
don't
no-
appear to be very subterranean creatures.
yeah. So I wouldn't expect it to have much effect on the basilisk, but it might have an effect on the kobolds.
Okay. Well, I will give you I'll give you a signal if I need it, and we can shine the light into the room. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock. Why doesn't everyone get in position?
Just to
Guidance
figure out
on a-
how this is.
Yeah, make
We have-
a insight check to see how
Let's see.
you can position the mirrors for that to work.
Insight.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
No.
Laura.
Oh, I will.
You
No
think you
worries.
have an idea of how to bounce the sunlight off of these reflective mirrors, but we'll see if it works.
You know
Ah.
yourself, there is magic in some words.
Okay. I'm going to knock on the door and say, what?
Oh, nothing. This is just dying a little inside.
Well, you do something, Decius. Do you want to do something?
It,
Okay.
you get used to it.
What's
Actually, I'm gonna hide over here.
Okay, yeah, she knocks. Wait, what was the girl's name that died?
Matala.
Matala? Okay.
Natalia.
Yeah, so Hearth knocks and she says, "This is Matala from the Calibri caravan house with the, I think you call them shinies. We got gold and food." Who do I see about dropping off this shipment?
You have food and shinies?
That's right.
Make a deception check.
Theseus, what are you doing?
Our guidance.
Guidance.
I've already guidanced her.
Okay.
Someone want to roll
Okay.
that? Who wants to guide me? Who wants to guide me more?
Nope.
Nice.
I am not.
Everyone's rolling.
I am not touching it.
All right. So the door creaks open a bit, and you see this blue-scaled head kind of peek out, its eyes squinting against the bright light of the chamber. Where food and shinies?
Wait, what did it say, Matt?
Where food? Where shinies?
Food's in the lobby. Here's some shinies. She, like, gives them, like, a handful of gold.
That's it?
No, there's more. But this is just to show you that we're good for the money. Hey, question. I heard you guys have a basilisk. Do you know how to, like, are they tamed?
Controlled by Chief Rickrocks.
They're controlled by chieftain. Oh, okay.
For Rick Rocks?
Rickrocks, Rickrack.
Rick's
Rick
Rock,
Rocks,
Rick
Rick-
Rack.
And do they
Yeah,
so they just don't attack you?
Oh no, they attack us.
Oh. How are
They're
you?
always so hungry.
Oh, so do you just distract them with meat, or
We don't go near their room.
you don't go near them? Okay.
Their room?
I can't quite understand, Matt.
Well, good. It's a kobold voice. You probably wouldn't be able to understand it very well, anyways. So do the best you can, I guess.
Maybe that's not the basilisk can know that.
Ask where their room is.
And where's their room?
By the stairs.
Great.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back. We'll start bringing up the food.
Good.
All right. Nice talking with
And
you.
it slams the door in your face.
Okay.
It's just like, I cannot believe that worked.
Hey,
I am
I'm
very impressed with you.
I'm really good at lying. Okay. Is that-
That I can
I
tell you
mean,
is the truth.
when have I ever lied to you, Morak? I've been brutally honest with you the entire time we've known each other.
What's the plan now?
I
Even
have
if it is
no
true,
idea.
Mark doesn't believe you. It's like Mark's like, okay.
So why didn't we just tell them to, come help us carry the food?
Because we don't have any food.
Yes, but no, we could have lured them out here into the bright room where they can't see very well and then killed them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I want my gold back. She
He has a
she
good
knocks
idea.
she knocks on the door and she says, "Hey, wait, hey, friendly, I'll give you more gold if you come help me. I'll give you
Just leave it. Just leave it in the lobby. We'll get it later.
I'll give you 1,000 gold.
1,000 shinies.
1,000 shinies.
Make a persuasion check.
Guided.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Bring
It can always be better.
bring everyone you got. I'll give you each 1,000 gold. Oh shit!
Swings open the door. You see the kobold there. Behind him is this very large lizard that gets up to its feet as the door opens and it sees you. The two kobolds kind of squint against the bright light.
All right, come on, let's go. Hirith like walks around the corner so they can't see her, and then she makes the motion, the thumb cutting the throat motion.
Decius will hold his action to Green Flame Blade,
Yeah,
but not
Okay.
until they actually step fully into the room.
Hirith
Or do we
will.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I don't know what Hirith is gonna do. Thunderwave, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, she's gonna be here.
Oh God. No, rest in peace, Decius. Oh God.
Fuck.
Here, I'll just move here.
Let's go.
After you.
After
Oh,
you.
I think that's a Drake.
You just do an initiative or something?
Not yet. We haven't started.
Okay.
Desi
I'll
is,
just do my-
You wanna
Take this room.
lead the
Don't
way?
want to go into the circle.
Oh, just
right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get out of your way.
once all three are in. Hold on. Yeah, I wanna like thunder wave them when all three come through.
Okay.
Okay, now.
All right.
Yeah.
If everyone's got their attacks ready, you're
Yeah.
welcome to swing away. So we'll
Alright.
start with the Thunder Wave. They all need to make con saves. So the giant lizard rolls a 13, takes 5, and is somehow knocked back 10 feet. The
Do I make it a?
kobold,
Do I get to make an attack of opportunity?
not you,
Oh fuck.
unfortunately. Yeah, sorry.
Do I get to? No, it was.
Well,
I
it
don't
was
think
right.
it was next
was-
to Decius, was it?
It was right here.
Yeah, because of its
I'm
size,
already
it
using
was,
my action, though.
it was pretty close. True, you would have had to use your action against
Yeah,
it.
so waste a Green Flame Blade.
All right, so the lizard gets knocked back. This one stays where it is. Takes 2. And this one gets knocked against the wall and will take an additional bludgeoning damage of 1, so it takes 7. All right, so that's the Thunder Wave taken care of. And then, all right, so we have Rieta with an Eldritch Blast. Who are you targeting, Rieta?
I was going to go for the big lizard.
Yeah, the Thunderwave kind of knocked it out of your line of sight.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll go for the closest cobalt.
That hits for 23.
Yeah. And then if that's
And
down,
it's still
depending on
up.
whether it's still up, then I'll hit it with the 15 as well. If it gets through.
That's actually enough to put it down.
Okay.
Nice.
So can I take a step forward as I swing and hit this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. After he hits this one, I'm gonna cast Hold It Down on that
Ah,
one.
damn.
An
I think
11
that's the
misses.
first time I've missed with that.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 11 does miss.
I'm gonna chill touch before that told it. No, it's gonna miss.
The chill touch misses.
That one's got the jukes.
And Morak, you
Not-
doing anything with your turn?
Yeah. Throw the
Hold
dead
it,
against that one.
Okay.
Oh, I
And
just
roll
have
it.
an amazing idea.
They
Sorry.
rolled an 18. So now everyone can click on their tokens and roll initiative.
Hey, have I figured out that's not a basilisk yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you see it, as soon as you saw it, you could probably tell that that was not a
It kept
basilisk.
going on about the basilisk being in the other room, so
Yeah,
Also, it's too large and doesn't have enough legs.
yeah.
Kirith, you're the first to act.
Nice. I'm gonna do something that I probably should have done a while ago. I'm gonna mantle of inspiration to a bunch of folks.
Okay.
I'll just display it so y'all. I'm gonna do it on me,
I've got
Decius.
temporary hit.
Okay,
How many
Morak.
bardic inspirations do you have left?
All of them, because I get them back on short rests now.
Okay.
So, well, minus the one that I just used, I have 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I give it to myself, Decius, Lujane, and Morak, and you have the 5 temp.
What was your bonus action? You do anything with your action?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, running low on bullshit here. I guess I'm going to... 15, 20... I'm gonna attack this with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm trying not to get close to lizard guy.
That hits. Yeah, you get around, you circle around, you thrust forward with the rapier, you catch it. Bleeding from a small puncture wound in its side. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
All right. Oops. Decius, you're up.
All right. I'm going to try to green flame blade this guy in front of me again.
Okay.
26.
Ooh.
Definitely hits.
12 magical slashing, 6 fire, and the lizard takes 7 fire.
It takes 7.
And for my movement, I'm just going to move right here to try and block the big guy from coming into the room.
Okay. All right. Mark, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement to move right there. And big lizard told the dead.
Okay. It's wisdom, right? I forget
it's
every
wisdom.
time. Okay.
It's wisdom.
Roll to 7.
Takes 4.
Okay. Looking pretty hurt. This poor dumb lizard that has no idea what's going on is suddenly getting absolutely wrecked by all these strangers. Poor animal, but whatever.
Poor animal. Poor thing. That's the end of my turn.
It is the mage's fucking
Fuck out.
kobold mage's turn.
Fuck.
Excuse me. And it is going to Thunder Wave.
Fuck.
Ah, fuck.
which will get
Ow.
1 second.
Ow.
Should get Decius, Morak, and here
Yeah.
for a total
Oops.
of 10. So you all need to make Constitution saves. 21, 8, 19.
God
So
damn.
Decius, you take the 10 thunder damage. Hirith and Morak both take 5, and Decius, you are also thrown back 10 feet, which would fling you against a wall. So you take. What the fuck? How does that work?
That
Uh,
The exclamation mark means it rerolls on or something. I don't remember exactly.
Weird. Okay,
Don't
but
put exclamation marks in your
I didn't.
your
I
dice.
didn't. I didn't. I just rolled a regular d6 from the dice roller thing on the side.
Oh, well, there's your mistake.
Anyway, so
Oh.
you take 10 thunder damage plus 4 bludgeoning damage from getting thrown back against the wall. And it is actually going to run away. So here, if you do get an attack of opportunity as it tries to flee.
Oh, in the dice roller thing at the very top, there are modifiers that stay on, so you've got the exclamation marks still clicked.
I never used them though. I don't understand why
Well,
that's a
I
thing.
don't know, but you accidentally clicked them at some point.
Okay. 17 hits for 8, which is yeah, you your rapier easily just kind of pierces through into its back and out the other side,
Ah,
and it falls
not
over
bad.
dead. Rieta, it is your turn.
Yay!
Kill
She
it!
is gonna um yeah.
'Kay.
So that she is in line of actually I'll come here. So that I'm in line of sight of this big beast. And I am gonna hit it with my Eldritch Blast. So I like Eldritch Blast.
Well, just barely hits, and it's enough to put the poor lizard down. I mean, he didn't even do anything. He was just along for the ride,
Oh.
and then y'all just went and killed it. That's animal abuse.
I'm gonna
All right.
I'm gonna
votes.
check these guys.
Okay. Looking over
Uh,
their bodies, you don't find anything of particular interest.
Any shinies or anything like that?
Yeah, I pick up my gold.
You do get your gold back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question: did Morak look over the bodies when he stuffed them away?
You did not.
I'm going back to look.
No one did.
I'm going
Okay.
back to look.
She might have some stuff. She
Easy
was
enough.
quite vain.
Can I search this room?
Well, real quick, let's take care of Morak's thing.
'Kay.
Yeah, as you make an investigation check as you're searching through the bodies in the other room. 3. Yeah.
Well, nope. That's that doesn't work like that. 6.
I can keep
Thanks.
Borat company because I don't like him being on his own.
Double.
Looking over, I mean, yeah, you don't find much. You do see a silver necklace being worn around the female mage kobold.
There you go.
Yoinking.
Is it
All right.
It looks
got
valuable.
any,
I'm taking it.
has it got any magical aura on it?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh my guidance.
Not that you can tell. It just seems like a mundane silver necklace. It's nice. I mean, it's a nice silver
Okay.
necklace, but
Definitely took it. So
all right. So here, if you're searching through the room, go ahead and give me an investigation check. No, I mean, you see a lot of
Alright,
empty boxes and crates.
going
You
off
see a
on my
lot of
own.
rotted, discarded pieces of like bone and other food waste, but you don't find anything of value or interest.
Alright, I have an idea, guys. What if we lure the basilisks into this room and then we bypass them? We can lure them in with like a breadcrumb trail of dead bodies. It'll be
And then we escape over the rubble, and then we close the door.
no, I was thinking we could just wait over here and just watch them
no
go
live bait.
in.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, no, dead bodies. The only thing that I'm concerned about is, does this room loop back up with the rubble over here?
It does, but that rubble, they're not passing over it. They're going to be fat and happy in there.
From
You
what
don't
I've
think
seen, yes, it
they'll
does.
escape over?
I mean, nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Like in the fullness of time, sure, but in the immediate present,
Well, let's just make
I think
sure Honda Harith makes sure that this door is closed. And then she says, "What do you all think? Do you think we can place these bodies in a breadcrumb trail with the two big lizards in here? Place them deep enough in the room that we can come up behind them and shut the door?"
we've got people with mage hand. We should have no problem shutting the door.
Okay,
Yeah, no, I think this is a great plan.
let's try it. And we can keep it.
Damn.
Let's keep watch on them with Rietta's mirror.
Yeah. Oh, you're a my pride.
But don't forget, I've got Bubo as well. But obviously, Bubo's stick to basilisk magic. I'd have thought.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to work. Let's use the kobold bodies to place like here. The only tricky thing is opening the basilisk door. That's the only tricky
Mage hand?
thing. We can.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have to run fast.
What if the basilisk are chained up?
I guess we can poke the mirror in and see real quick.
If they don't follow us, we can check, but they
Let's place the bodies first and then check. Just in case.
I'm gonna. Hey Matt, can I push the big bodies with my shove?
Probably.
Okay, I don't. There's nothing I roll for it, so I'm just. That's what Lujane's trying. is just
The
to,
mage hand
it's
shove or
so it's the shove that I do in combat.
Telekinetic push.
Yeah.
right. I thought that was for some reason I thought that was the mage hand.
No, so it has a mage hand component, and then it has the shove action component.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's supposed to be representations of the same thing, but it's like a
Right.
shove is a lot more force than a mage hand.
I gotcha.
We'll use these bodies. We'll also grab the 5 bodies we killed down in the first room, just to make it more enticing.
Yeah, easily enough you desecrate this holy temple of cinder with dead bodies.
They're kobolds. They don't matter.
Kind of makes it worse, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's not even glorious. It's not even the glorious set.
Being desecrated.
No, I was just making a joke.
All right, just checking.
Could always make it worse. Could turn up the blood.
So yeah, let's arrange these corpses.
Fuck.
So easy enough, yeah. You do go about arranging the bodies. It just takes a bit of time. So it's probably like 7 in the evening at this point.
Probably move the giant lizard in that big room so it's the big end.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to do with Matt with pushing.
What do you? Hold on.
I'm just waiting for it.
I already moved like a fuckload of bodies.
It's all right. It's all right.
There, you happy? There's
so
already
happy.
a lizard carcass in there.
Yeah, well, it was half eaten. Okay, this one's fresh.
2 carcasses, twice the fun.
All right.
So I think we want the rest of us to hide behind this door, and one of us will take the fiddle with the door.
Alright.
No, send a couple of us with them just in case nearby.
Yeah. Oh, if these things are hypnotic, yeah, having a second person just in case would be good. But we shouldn't look.
I don't think that's what I read in the book, but all right.
They have a hypnotic stare that petrifies.
So it petrifies.
The word hypnotic stare is in there. I assume there's a slow process before petrification. There might be a moment of, oh God, I can't look away.
Could also be a writer error.
Yeah, well, it's all we got. Riet, are you staying
I
in
don't
that room?
trust authors.
Oh, sorry.
We
Where do you want me?
we all want to be over here, right?
I thought you wanted. Yeah, I need to be able to.
Yeah,
see, I guess for the mage hand, or is somebody else
I've
yeah.
got mage hand.
mage hand
So
in the door?
yeah, we'll mage hand this door, but we're all gonna hide in this first room, and we'll need your mirror to keep an eye on them. And then,
Okay.
Lujane, are you gonna mage hand this door when they go through?
Wait, which door?
This door.
I don't know where you're pointing.
So are we staying in this room?
This one.
No, we're going back down here. I'm going to close this.
So you want me down here then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
that
needs to be in here. And then, so the basilisk will come out, and they'll be like, nom nom nom, and then they'll be like, nom nom nom, and then they'll do that all the way
Right.
through here.
Got
But
all the mirrors set up so that they attack mirrors.
I don't think they'll attack the
Attack
mirrors.
the mirror. Oh, hey, what if we could make? No, I don't think we can make them petrify themselves now. That's
I
silly.
thought
Let's
that was
just-
the thing
no-
with them.
No, the mirrors they can't paralyze us with if
Yeah.
we look at their gaze through the mirrors. They're
Yeah.
But the plan is that okay, so Lujane, you'll open the door,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna run back, beeline it here,
Mm-hmm.
and then as they nom all the way through and step in, once they're both through, you're going to mage hand this door closed.
Yeah, I'll need to kind of dip back into the room a fair bit. It's only a
Whoops.
30 feet or so.
What did I do? Did I remove my token?
Yeah, you deleted yourself.
Oh no!
Can I think I
Yeah,
can.
1 second.
You
No,
just
Yeah,
went into her
Greg's
knife for
gonna
a second.
set some mirrors up just in case.
Oh my god, I don't know where I put myself.
The walls.
Midas, exactly.
And then she'll dip out again.
can you see yourself now?
Yes, thank you. I was trying to delete all of this bullshit.
So yeah, Morik, you're the loudest of us. Are you sure you want to be right where you are?
I'm just worried that you're gonna get discovered, and then we're not gonna get to you in time. That's all.
Oh, look, we should have more
We'll be fine.
quieter people. I'll be fine.
No, I agree. So
Okay.
Here, can I use your mirror?
Yes.
Okay,
by all
thank you.
means. And here's some
Alright.
guidance.
Thank you.
Just in case. Or resistance, whichever you want. I can only have one because it's a concentration spell.
So, how much weight can a mage hand push?
5 feet
I
or 5 pounds.
10
10
pounds.
pounds.
10
10
pounds.
pounds.
10 because they're level now, yeah.
10 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, as you try to push open the door with the mage hand, it doesn't budge.
Okay. Which way does the door open? Actually, it doesn't matter. Shove is bidirectional. I'm gonna shove it.
Shove it. Is it locked?
Okay. Make a strength. Hold on. What is it? How will that work?
It's a strength. I put up a strength DC and it needs to resist when it's an
Okay.
enemy. So you figure out how that works.
Resist
the DC,
door.
The DC is
Fuck do I
wisdom based.
figure out how that works.
The
We're
DC is
just
wisdom
pushing
based.
on
I can
it.
roll. I can
That-
roll
the
just
handle?
wisdom. The DC is wisdom based. I can roll wisdom.
Door
Okay.
needs to make a strength save.
Like,
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Oh, okay, because you're using telekinesis to push something. It's not going to
Yeah.
work on a door.
What about the handle? Is there a handle we can turn?
Or just okay. So let me think.
Weird. This is
The mage hand is not strong enough to push the door open, so you're trying to shove it open with your mind. So yeah, make a wisdom check. All right, 17. I'll say yeah, that's enough to shove it open with a loud clang.
But I'm looking like right at this door when I push it, because that's I'm focusing all my mind powers. Slamming
So
some spores.
okay. So as the door slams open, you do see inside. See several broken statues lying in a pile, and on top of the pile are a pair of basilisks curled up together, seem to be soundly sleeping among the rubble.
Okay. I peel my eyes away from them.
Mm-hmm.
How can I make some noise here?
Run away
I
with
have
it.
an
though?
idea, but I'm too far away to give you it.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to start just throwing mage stone or magic stones around, just
Okay.
not directly at them, but just sort of ricocheting them all the way around this room to make some noise.
Right. So go ahead and make a perception check because you're not actually seeing if that's working. 26. You do hear the sounds of movement coming from the door, from the room.
Okay, I move over here.
Okay.
And I keep waiting.
Yeah. After a few minutes, nothing.
Going to kind of throw another magic stone just like over my shoulder into that room.
Okay.
Anything?
Not yet.
Just gonna fucking yell, "Wake up!" I'm like looking at people in the door over there, and I'm like, I don't know what to.
Yell louder.
Make more noise.
I yell louder. What's it to yell the loudest? Is that a con check?
Who's
No.
next? Being
What's your
like-
passive perception, Lujane? 17?
17.
Okay. So you're making all this noise, and you can hear the slapping of clawed feet right as they round around the corner.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I'm running.
Hey, oh, for fuck's sake!
All right. So they hiss and they growl as they sniff at the dead body on the floor. Their silver eyes snap open, and immediately their heads swivel in your direction.
As soon as I heard them, I started running.
Okay.
Do I disengage? Is this combat, or am I just?
No, you can go ahead and run your full movement. But yeah, they're chasing after you, so I don't know why you stayed so close to that corner.
I was trying to hear them because my 26 didn't detect anything.
You heard the movement in the room the first time.
I heard the movement in their original room, and then nothing.
Correct. And then you rolled another perception check.
Another perception check?
Or no, you didn't roll another perception check. You just had the first one. Yeah, and then they rolled when they went to investigate. They rolled stealth and got an 18 and a 17. So
Okay.
Ready to action to help slam this door shut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Then no. If you've already run your full movement, if y'all are just going to close the doors, we can. Like if you're not actually going to engage in combat yet.
No, God, no. We have a plan.
You can
Okay.
dash, right, Lujane?
Hoping these
I was
mirrors
not given that
I've put
opportunity.
Up
I
in
was
the
told
room
run my speed.
are gonna sort of at least sort of make them think that there's loads of other
I mean, if you dash, you can move.
basilisks in the
I was
room.
told I can run my speed. So I ran
Yeah,
my speed.
you ran your speed, and
And you disengaged, technically.
you can get through the door. Like if you're not actively engaging in combat, like they're not going to be able to catch up with you by the time you get through the door and they close it.
Okay. Okay, so we're good.
So we'll slam this door, and I'm pretty sure all 5 of us are trying to hold this thing shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was
you
bad.
do after a while hear the sounds of scraping
Is
across
there
the door.
is there a gap under the door? Any kind of gap at all?
Yeah, I'll say there's like a few centimeters.
Okay, I'm gonna like lay down on the on the ground, and I'm got the mirror on the ground too, and I'm looking at the mirror underneath the crack under the door. And I'm just trying to wait and
Can
see.
y'all still see into the sunroom?
No.
No.
Okay,
I-
good.
Did cast darkness, guys. That might,
What?
you know.
Oh, you could. Okay. Sorry.
So yeah, make a perception check with disadvantage because getting the angle down under there to be able to see is going to be kind of tough. Because you're using the mirror, right?
Mhm.
16. Yeah, you can see them kind of like scraping. You can hear them scraping at the door.
19. Guidance that.
Do you just continue to watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch until they move away. And
Okay.
then once they move away, I'll crack open the door and watch them with the mirror.
Okay. So you watch them like after a while. I'd say about 20 minutes. They're not getting through the door, and you are able to witness them shuffle away, and they appear to be going back to where they came from. They don't seem interested in the bodies.
Okay. I
Well,
open.
that didn't work.
Yeah, I open up the door crack just to use the mirror to peek through to confirm that. And
Okay.
if I do, I'll just relay that information. Our plan doesn't seem to be working. They're not interested in eating their friendlies.
They were pretty interested in eating me. Oh no! I figured out what I have to do. Oh no! I don't.
You don't have to be bait. Not today,
Oh
Lucian.
no!
Can you pick yourself up in your telekinetic hand? And,
No.
like,
what I could do
yourself
is
over the wall.
Oh.
Decius.
That's now.
I am a master of the natural world. I am a druid.
Oh! That's a great
Oh.
idea. Turn yourself into a sparrow or something.
I can't do birds.
Well, turn yourself
I've been
into something that can climb over rubble.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh god, am I gonna be a badger again? Oh no, I had bad badger experiences.
Okay, so one of us is gonna have to close that door after Lucian. I guess you are gonna be bait today, sister.
Oh god.
Time to lose your other eye.
Well, can anyone turn invisible?
No.
I could
Nope.
change Bubo into a bat.
Oh, that's true. We do have a flying creature.
I mean, don't sacrifice Bubo for that. I could conjure up a bird lickety split, but
He doesn't
I
die.
don't-
He just goes back to the Fae, and then, well, not the Fae. You know, he just comes. I can just get him back. He doesn't die. He just disappears.
Okay, yeah. Then let's keep Lucian here. And why don't you have Bubo make a lot of noise and draw the basilisks into that room. Let's try that. Lucian, come back in.
all right,
Okay,
all right.
So she's.
And remember,
Bubo, and I'm afraid he hasn't.
they got a
any
lot of legs.
open. Yes.
Move over here. I'm peeking through the crack.
Okay. One other thing to remember, they have a lot of legs. They can probably climb over that rubble. So we need to get on the other side of this door once they're through.
I mean, can they even fit over that rubble? It's like almost all the way to the ceiling.
They're
Yeah, but they
tiny.
can kick it aside.
They're
Bubo
also
goes
not much
into
bigger
the
than
room
us.
start
Yeah.
screeching.
Okay.
So what's the plan exactly?
We're drawing the basilisk into the room with Bubo.
Okay. So you're sending, well, so you're sending Boo Boo into the room with the basilisk, or at the moment.
Mm.
Or just screeching from this room to draw them back in.
Back in.
Okay.
And then Bubo's gonna fly into this room. And then
Gotcha.
once they're deep enough in this room, we're gonna go in, close this door, and then we're gonna close this door as we're going through.
Yeah, once Bubo comes back around the other side.
Yep. And hence trapping the basilisk in this area.
Good. So they do come out to investigate the noise. And I need you, Brianna, I want you to have Bubo make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Or make an animal
Yes.
handling. You make an animal handling check, actually. To see if you can convey how important it is that Bubo does not look them in the eyes.
Me. Oh. Okay.
Someone guidance her.
Right, I'll guidance myself. Oh, 11.
It's an average roll. What is Bubo's intelligence modifier?
He
Or
he's
what's its intelligence?
I think
What animal do you have it as at the
I can't
moment?
remember because it changes, I think, in some spells.
Owl, right?
Yeah, what animal do you have it as at the moment?
It's an owl.
Owl. Okay. So its intelligence is 2.
But it
Yeah,
understands
I need
It
Bubo
doesn't
to make a
understand
con.
my language, so
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. So, Bubo, you're able to convey that Bubo should avoid their gaze. The basilisks have entered the room. Is the door still open?
No, it's only cracked,
This
and I'm
one
looking.
is.
Okay.
And I'm looking
And-
with the mirror.
once
Okay.
they're far enough in, Bubo's gonna
Start.
fly off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, basilisks follow Bubo in.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone, come on. She peeks around the corner. Ooh,
Yeah.
Keep-
Yeah.
Rita,
And
keep
then
going.
Bubo
Keep going
carries
down.
on round until it comes back out here.
Okay. Now close this door. Get Rita on this side.
Shane's just dragging Rihanna.
Okay.
I close one of the doors,
I can't
and I'm
get
just
Bubo over that heap of rocks. He should be flying, but
Yeah,
Okay.
he's out.
okay.
Oh,
doors just open like one crack, and I'm like, come on, now. Okay.
Okay. Why are you leaving the door open?
We're
no,
closing it.
We're
We
closing
left
it.
it open for Boob.
I thought. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. You have successfully trapped the basilisks for now.
And also ourselves, technically, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's get this up on.
hopefully there
Sorry,
wasn't like a
come on.
third basilisk in there.
No.
Oh. Don't make those jokes.
Oh,
I'm gonna peek
Oh,
around
that
the
is a
corner.
nasty room.
What do I see around this corner?
All right. So stepping inside, you see 2 large sheets of metal are fixed to the stone walls to the west and east, reflecting each other in this room. 3 statues, each so damaged as to be unidentifiable, litter the south end of this room next to a large nest of leaves and mud. This is where the 2 kobolds were sleeping earlier. As you look to the left, you see well-worn stone forms. You see well-worn stone forms this long staircase, and stone handrails protrude from the walls on either side. And actually, this is where we are going to call it for the night before we proceed up to the second floor, because folks have to work in the morning.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
And
I
I
do
feel like this is
appreciate
a good.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I do feel like this is a good place to stop. You've gotten past the first floor, and now you're next week. We'll see how you handle a kobold chieftain who is able to control basilisks.
Yeah, while we're all
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
spell slots and had our asses, handed to us by a bunch of kobolds.
We might,
Almost.
we might be able to take another short rest down here.
Yeah, we did manage to clear some encounters in a pretty efficient way. Like I was.
Perhaps. I have 30 hit points and I'm out of features.
I have
Yeah, I'm like out
16
of...
hit points, but I have 20 temp health, and I can pull out another 20 temp health if I need it.
I have... what spell?
It's gonna be fun.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
interesting.
Also,
Yeah.
one
I
spell
could
slot
have
left.
spent a spell slot, and if we'd had a short break,
And plus, we
I
might
could
be
have
able to
gotten back.
just talk
But
our way
you
through
don't
this one
get a
too.
lot of spell slots.
Yeah, we might be able to.
Yeah, because diplomacy always works.
I don't think we've tried it enough.
That's fair. We have done a lot of breaking and entering.
Having said that, a guy who controls basilisks as pet.
Mhm.